Here's Wonder Mike, Hank, and Master G, the sugar hit.
To the rhythm of the boogity beat. Everybody loves the boogity beat, don't they? Until the beat eats them alive. Hi, it's 9:14 a.m. on a Saturday morning. A bit chilly out there. Yep, still pretty chilly. It actually warmed up yesterday a little bit. But last night, yeah, it got cold again. Had another freeze. Been having lots of freezes, man. Thankfully, we've not lost power. Not a single time. So happy. My little backup batteries and everything are fully charged. I've got a ton of them now. I've got like 4 backup batteries for all my devices. So, yeah, if power goes out, I can at least play my Switch for 3 days straight. I don't even know what the temperature is outside. I went outside earlier. Let me see. What is it? What is it like here? It's 37 degrees now. It was a bit colder earlier because I went out at like 6 a.m. And yeah, about 6 a.m. it was pretty cold. It was definitely below freezing at that time, but it has warmed up a little bit. Today we're supposed to have a high of like 49. It's supposed to stay cold. Actually, wait, it says, oh, we're going to get to 50. And then we're going to get a bunch of rain tomorrow, so that's going to be awesome. But it's not going to be as cold. It's going to be like in the 50s, pretty much. So it is going to get a little bit warmer out here, which is good. I feel like this music is loud. Is the music loud? Feels like the music's loud. Let me make a quick adjustment here. There we go. That feels a little bit better. I want 15 in the single digits. Yeah, but you gotta remember, man, you're prepared for that kind of stuff up there. You live in the north. You can't hear the music? Is it really that low? I could crank it a little bit more here. Let me adjust the dB just for that. There we go. You should be able to hear a little bit of it. Yeah, the stream says Pokemon, but it also says other stuff. Did you not see it? It says a Snorlax is my baby. Baby Snorlaxes. But I'm just going to do a couple of matches, just some quick ones versus the bot, just so I can finish my my little dailies here. Or at least one of the dailies. And then we're going to definitely do some Pokemans. Because that is the order of the day, is to do Pokemans. Apparently, I don't know if you all saw it. There's, I don't know if this is like a Pokemon ripoff game or what, but there's this game out there. I forget exactly what it's called, but it looks very much like a Pokemon ripoff. And what's funny about it is that you can go around apparently attacking the Pokemon-like characters that are in the game. So you could literally go imagine it. Basically, it's a Pokemon game, but instead of going around capturing them, you can just go and beat the hell out of them. It's like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing that. But yeah, that's the latest right now as far as Pokemon. And it's not an official Pokemon game, obviously. It's just something I saw on Twitter. It's pretty funny. It sounds like animal abuse. It probably is. But yeah, like, cause it's funny because they showed a clip of it, and it looks basically like an off-brand version of Wooloo in this video. And some guy just goes right up to this off-brand Wooloo and just starts beating the hell out of it. It's pretty funny, actually. I'm like, oh man, I did not expect that. It's like, that's just kind of wild. What is an NOOBS? Is that like a... Is that like some weird like Zoomer thing you all have? That was the joke, guys. Jeez, come on, Zoomers. You gotta do better than this, man. You can't let an old man beat you. You can't let an old man beat you at this. Oh, boy. You young people and your silly things.
Man, fire doesn't need a plan. Let's go big.
No, I'm not shushing. You shush. I'm sure you want to be the shush master. Oh, they're gonna try and kill my giant. It's fine. I'll 2-for-1 them. That's fine. As long as they don't kill my Urabrask, I'm fine. Wow. Okay. Well, let's do our Chandra here again. We'll get a couple of reds. Oh, I can't even use my Strangulate. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. She's still got her counters. I guess I should have just popped with Chandra. I shouldn't even have gotten her counters. I could have finished the game there. You found your switch? Where was it? I can literally just do one, and it's over. Oops, don't go there. We'll just do with one. It's Chandra just with the fireball to the face. Just. Actually, I really should have attacked. I forgot. My daily is asking me to attack, I think, with a certain amount of... Oh, creature spells. Oh, yeah, and attack with 30 creatures. So, yeah, this is the thing I'm just trying to do. I can do these later. I just want to get this one done. So cast 40 creature spells. I only need 10 more. In fact, I should probably just use this, because this one has a lot of creatures I can summon. You found your switch in the living room. Well, at least it wasn't in the backyard. Yeah, if it's in the backyard, you're in trouble, man. It's probably wet at this point if it's in the backyard. Let's go with the Admirer. Come on, go over there. Only thing is now I'm bringing the Mystic. So, as far as the, do I want to do that? No, let's go with Majesty. So, do we want to do... Or I was going to say, oh, right. Are we still getting the same featured Tera raid we had last week? What was it? One of the, was it like one of the, I forget, what was it? It was the chicken, the Blaziken. Yeah, I completely forgot what it was. Actually, I'm not good. Well, actually, let's do that, because I'm not going to attack with my Mystic. Yeah, if it's the Blaziken, I guess we could try to do the Blaziken again for those of you who didn't get it last week. No! Why you want to kill my Pack Hunter? You're a butthead. Because I was about to bring out my other Pack Hunter. Poopy. Okay, let's just hit for 2. Do that. I'm gonna save my Stony. Yeah, because if it's the chicken again, we can just do the chicken. Didn't we beat the crap out of the chicken last week? I think I specifically remember us just obliterating the chicken in like 4 turns. He's getting all those creatures out. You gonna swing? No, he's not. Okay. Ooh, let's do some World Tree. It's not Shouldered deck. Let's put our Fawn out there. Alright, so you're getting a bunch of counters now. Okay. We're gonna wait on all that. We're not going to attack. I don't imagine he's gonna attack with much either. Yeah, probably not. Oh, we got a Rumbling Baloth. Ooh, that could be helpful. Let's get rid of the... Minotaur. Okay. And now I'm gonna just try and get him to let me kill some of this stuff here. Let me see what he blocks with. Really? You're gonna try to block with all that, huh? Let's bring the chicken up first. Always kill the chicken first. Remember, the chicken is the big thing. Really? Another Colossal Majesty? Okay, well, let's put our grotto out there. Let's see, what can I scry? Let's actually put that on the bottom. We'll put another Majesty out there. We'll start drawing some more. Let's actually give you a counter. Chicken tastes great. Let me see if he wants to sack his entire field for the pack hunter. And that's exactly what he's doing. Ooh, look at all these cards getting drawn. Give me another one. And one more. There we go. How many summons have I done so far? Like 8? I think I've done like 8 summons. It feels like no. Okay, yeah, don't kill my little admirer, please. I'm actually gonna pump him up here, give him a little more strength, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Yeah, he ain't dying. Yeah, stupid cadet. Give me more cards. It's kind of amazing drawing 3 cards a turn. Yeah, this field is getting kind of ridiculous now. No, I'm stoning striking this. Yeah, let's do that. Horsemanship deck? A knight deck? That'd be what, green and white? Because you have lots of knights for white, and then you've got kind of the various horse type creatures in green. Are you kidding me? I'm 1 short. Oh, come on. Ugh. All right, 1 more match. I really want to get this done. I'm 1 short. This is so dumb. Yeah, I just want to do this, and then we're going to play some Pokemons. I promise. I promise.
I'm a planeswalker.
Besides, the usual Pokemon stream doesn't start till 10 anyway, so just give me a break. Oh, this stupid blue deck. That blue deck has a ton of flyers. Hitting me for 2? Alright. Let's go with the Fawn. And risk with our little guy here. Yeah, I've already completed the first one. But now I want to do the... Do I want to do the Majesty yet? I mean, I don't have any mana. I really should stick some more mana out there. That's the one thing I hate about this blue deck. He's got a ton of walls. Oh, come on. Why aren't you giving me anything here? I gotta stick more mana out there. Kind of wild. Ain't got no mana. And I usually draw... I've got so many big guns here, and I can't really bring them out. Oh, there's the Drake. Come on, give me some mana, man. What is happening here? I get no mana. Do I have anything with reach? Damn, I don't think it... No, I have no reach. Let's put the Baloth out there. Sunquan, Lord of Wu, creatures you control have horsemanship. They can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship. I'm gonna die here because I can't get any mana. Ugh. Let me see. Okay, I'll... Oh, no, he's got another flyer. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die here. I think I have, like, 2 creatures in this deck with reach. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. He's just gonna... Oh, he let it go. Okay. I was hoping to get more attacks off, but I'm dead.
Wasn't easy.
Yeah, I've only got 2 spiders in this deck that actually have reach. So when I saw it was flyers, I was like, oh crap, this is gonna suck. Okay, so this should be done now. Da, 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 da. Yay! Okay. Do I want to open my pack? Like it matters. Oh, they fixed it. They finally fixed it. It doesn't say everything's new again. Wow, I got 2 wild cards here. Okay. What do we got here? Terror Tide. Fathomless Descent. All creatures get -XX until end of turn, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. That could be interesting. Twists and turns. Not bad. Alright, let's crack open or turn on the switch, and we'll get going here. Oh, come on. Connect. Come on. The switch is right there. Just connect to it. There it goes. Yes, Pokemon will start now. Pokemon begins. All right, let me close MTG Arena here real quick. And let's move this over here. There we go. Okay. And let me turn off my light over here. Give me a sec. Okay. All right. Your message. That a be dope before the real Pokemon stream starts. Play a warm-up game for 30 minutes. Well, that was the plan. just play some MTG Arena. I didn't know Hammer wasn't at home. I was thinking, well, maybe Hammer and I could get in a couple of games. Give him a chance to play someone besides the people on the randoms that he would get in MTG Arena. Alright, so I guess I should probably go online here. Oop, wrong button. There we go. I think you can play MTG Arena on the phone, right? Is it on the phone too, or is it just on desktop and tablets? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're still facing Blaziken. I've already done my Pechaberry. Regarding a bug affecting Dragon Shear, what's this? Reports that the move Dragon Shear is not working as intended. When a Pokemon under the effect of Dragon Shear is switched out of battle and then re-enters the battle, its attack will still have a heightened chance of landing critical hits. The intended behavior is for Dragon Shear's effect to be removed from a Pokemon once it is switched out of battle. Well, yeah, that's how it's supposed to work, right? Plan to fix this issue in version 3.0.1, which will be released mid-January 2024 or later. or later. So that means they may never fix it. I'm sure they will, but it could be like 4 years and like, okay, I guess we'll fix it now. It's both, but you refer... Yeah, it is definitely better to play MTG Arena on PC. It's so much better. I know you can play it on tablet. Like, I have a Fire Max 11 tablet, and it would probably work pretty well on there because that tablet's nice and big. Dragon Control will be usable with its current effects in ranked battles. Okay. What? How will we proceed until this issue? I'm trying to read this again because this can't be right. Dragon Cheer will be usable with its current effects in ranked battles and official competitions until this bug is fixed in the version 3.0.1 update. Okay. So they're just letting it go. They're like, yeah, just enjoy it. Enjoy being overpowered for a little while. Okay. That's kind of crap. All right, so let's see what we got for our Tera raids. Oh, we got a fairy down here. Okay, I can actually just go see what this is. Of course, we had last week. If you weren't here, oh Noctis, you weren't here last week. You missed the wildness last week. It was actually pretty funny. It was so dumb, but it was hilarious at the same time. It's just so stupid. We did that Moki Mayhem, and of course everybody's just running around doing the chicken dance. It's pretty stupid. What do we got here? Oh, we got a Leafian. We're not a Leafian. A leaf. What is this one called? It's a grass type. I know that. It's a leaf thing. Yeah. Whatever it is. Grassy. I don't know. I don't care. But that's what it is. It's a grass type. I know you can actually catch one of them over here somewhere. Let's see. Let me see if we can get a little warm up raid here. Oh, Leaveney. It's a Leaveney. That's what it is, right? A Leaveney. That's why I wanted to say Leafian, but it's a Leaveney. Making everybody eat chicken pie. It wasn't chicken pie. There were the purple donuts, man. It was weird. And it's pretty funny. That Pokemon was really good aim. A really good aim with them donuts. Immediately hit Penny and Arvid in the mouth with the donut. That was actually like, what? What is happening here? And I guess they're like mini donuts because you normally can't eat a donut in one bite. So it's like little tiny donut. Damn it, now I'm craving donuts. Oh, and I was lucky enough to get a little donation yesterday from somebody over in the Discord. And Hammer, thank you for looking out. You they were asking how to make the donation, and Hammer pointed it out to them. So thanks for that, for looking out, man. And it was a good donation too. They sent me $50. I was like, nice, thank you, I appreciate that. I could probably buy like I was looking to buy a booster box of something like from Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Duelist Nexus is there right now, I think for like $45. And so I thought about getting one of those, and sure enough, he sends me the 50. I'm like, nice, I can probably use that 50 to buy that box. And then we can do an opening. And I have no idea where Moni is. I pinged him earlier. I guess he's, I don't know, working at the cheese factory or something. But interestingly enough, and you might be kind of interested in this, Hammer, I don't know what's going on, but they suddenly started offering some fairly decent computer parts for review through Amazon. And I managed to snag a couple of them. One of them is already here. It's a fan, like a regular case fan. But it's got like RGB on it. It's got like this weird proprietary connector on it. It's pretty interesting, and I was testing it out yesterday. Pretty good fan. It actually is a pretty good fan. Nice and quiet. Moves really good air. It is RGB. I don't really care about the RGB stuff, but it does have RGB, and I shared a couple of pictures of it in the Discord. I haven't actually written up my review yet for Vine, but I just wanted to share that. Pretty neat little fan. It's only one. They only gave me one, which is unfortunate because the way that they are set up, they're very similar to a lot of the newer fans, like from Corsair, where you can daisy chain them. So if you install one and you buy like a couple more, instead of having more and more cables, you can just daisy chain them together, which is pretty neat. And it's neat, but at the same time, like I said, the connection is proprietary. So it's a little bit of a bummer because it's from a company that I actually never heard of. And my big fear with getting stuff like that from a company that is not, well known, because I mean, you've got the bigger companies out there like Corsair, that are going to be around. But then when you have this kind of newcomer who's just kind of jumping into the scene, you have to worry. It's like, well, if I buy a couple of fans from them now and I decide, hey, I want to get a couple more so I can do this daisy chain thing, do I have to worry about them just not being around or supporting it? So that's a big issue for me right now. You can't play today. You broke your Switch, didn't you? I know he broke his Switch. You think, no! Or, oh, I know what happened. His online went down. He doesn't have online anymore. Oh, man, I'm already yawning. Why am I yawning already? Well, if anybody else is here, I'm going to go ahead and just... Oh, Trent, I'm sorry. I didn't even see your message until right now. I just looked right now, Trent. Trent's over on Twitch. What do you mean no more Switch 1? It's not like the first Switch is just going to stop working. Okay. Yeah, it's going to still exist, and there are millions of people that have them. So yeah, it's not going away anytime soon. It's like PS4. Yeah, it's not the most modern system anymore, but there are still millions of people that play that thing. You don't have the chip? What chip? What are you talking about, chip? Do you mean the cartridge? I think he means the cartridge. Yeah, you don't have the cartridge for the game. Okay, well, maybe there's a couple of people over on Twitch, and they will join me for this raid. Again, this is a warm-up raid. Oh, but as I was saying, I got that fan, pretty neat little fan, and it's actually not a bad thing that I was able to grab one of those fans, because in this case that I have that I bought, this Fantex case, I had shared pictures of this Fantex case that I got some time ago. It came with a rear exhaust fan, but it's not the best fan. It's not super loud, but it could definitely be quieter. And this fan that they sent me definitely is quieter. So I think what I'm going to do, just so this new fan doesn't just go back into its box, I actually want to put it to work. I'm going to take out that rear exhaust fan that came with this Fantex case and replace it with this. I'm not going to hook up the RGB or anything because, again, I don't use that stuff. But I'm definitely going to install it there. Not only that, but I also managed to get an NVMe drive. Yep, a full-on NVMe drive. It's only 256 gigabytes, but it is an NVMe drive. So I was like, oh, awesome, I will take that. So I got an NVMe drive that isn't here yet. It will probably be here, I think they said sometime next week. So, yeah, pretty nice. Let me know if you play MTG Arena today. I mean, if I go through this raid and nobody joins, I may just bring MTG Arena back. Because the whole point of playing Pokemon is to play with people that are here, and nobody's really here right now, so... Yeah, if there's nobody here to play with, I might as well just play MTG Arena. But yeah, the NVMe drive should be here next week, and I'm kind of excited to see what it offers. Because if I want to, I still have a lot of old parts that I could put together and rebuild an old computer. Because I still have that old video card that I had, the 1070 Ti. I still have my old Ryzen 1700. And they're perfectly usable parts. There's nothing wrong with them. They're a little old, obviously, but they will still run, and it can run a computer just fine, and it can still play most modern games without a problem. So I figure, why not just rebuild it and do something with it? Sell them? Why would I want to sell them? There have been many times where I have actually had to throw together a computer for various little projects that I wanted to do. Like when I built one when I was doing the NAS that I built, that I had for a little while. And that worked out pretty well. I just found over time that I just simply didn't really need the NAS. There were so many times where it was like, well, you know, it's there, but I'm not really using it. It's like, do I want to keep it on and just keep, you know, letting it eat power and just kind of sit there? So I ended up just disassembling it and taking it apart. I still have other parts and they still work, but yeah, I just never really needed the NAS because what I ended up doing is I took that apart. I took that NAS apart and I got this Fantex case. And again, this Fantex case is massive. It's huge. It can hold like 10 3.5-inch hard drives. It can hold 10 of them. So all I did instead of having the NAS is I just put like four. I have my regular NVMe drive, which is for my, you know, main computer stuff, and then I have four 4 terabyte hard disk drives, and they're all in there. And one of them is for games exclusively. One of them is for all of my media, and then another one is all just like backup. It's just all backup stuff. And then the fourth one is just kind of there. It never turns on because I never use it. But it's there if I need it. So you good at fixing PCs and laptops? I'm not an expert, but I definitely know my way around a computer, yeah. I've been doing computers for off and on for 20 years. In the past 10 years, I've really gotten into it. So yeah, I'm very aware of all the most modern parts and stuff and how they work. Yep. In fact, I still have an old... And the laptop that I have right now that I rarely ever use, it's an old laptop from like 2011, I think. Yeah, it has an old Intel i3 in it. It still runs and everything works fine. It's quite slow, you know. It does have Windows 10 on it though. And it does run. It plays video, and it, you know, it can play music, and you can get on the internet with it. It isn't really good for playing games, though. That's not really what it can do anymore these days. But as far as just like a basic computer to get online and, you know, do some web surfing, check some email, you know, maybe go to Twitter, Facebook, that kind of stuff, it's perfectly fine for that. Or even just watching a movie. You could go to YouTube and put on a movie, and there you go. You can just sit there and watch it. I do want to get a new laptop, though. I've been tempted to buy a new laptop. My biggest thing is, though, is do I want to drop $500 or $600 on something that I may not really get a ton of use out of? Because if I drop that $500 or $600, yeah, I'll have a nice shiny new laptop, but how often am I really going to use it? Because most of the time I'm just sitting here at my desk anyway, just on my computer. So when would I ever really use the laptop? I could take it with me to the bedroom. But as it is right now, the only thing I really do in the bedroom that has anything to do with tech is maybe watch like an Amazon show or something, and I watch that on my tablet. Yeah, I just watch that on my Fire tablet. Beyond that, yeah, I can't think I can't really think of much that I do in my bedroom with any of my tech other than my tablet. You can't play MTG Arena because you got a new phone. Well, you better download it. Go on, download it. We're still playing Pokemon. And I'm still waiting for people to join. That's how slow it is right now. I am really excited, though, to check out that NVMe drive. I imagine it's not going to be, like, top-of-the-line speeds or anything. And again, it is pretty small. It's only 256 gigabytes. I mean, heck, even the NVMe drive I have in my computer right now, which I've had for, I would say going on 3 years, almost 3 years, is a 1 terabyte NVMe drive. And it's pretty darn fast. Pretty much any NVMe is going to be really fast. Now, of course, there are faster ones. So that's why I got this one, just to kind of test it out. And I knew I could probably do something with it. So I'm kind of excited to see what it'll do, because if I can put it into this kind of secondary computer and just have it there, I could use that computer as kind of a test bed of sorts, so that I could test other devices. Because like I said, they're starting to add more and more computer peripherals to the Vine program that we can request. In fact, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go look real quick. I did not know my password. Well, you need to get your password. How do you not know your password, buddy? You need to get the password. Oh, Another thing I got, I got a webcam. They had a webcam, and this webcam retails for like $35. So you know it's not going to be great, but I actually have it here already. I've not tested it yet. I haven't taken any pictures of it or anything yet. It's just been sitting here a couple of days. But it's apparently a 1080p webcam with microphone and a stand. So that should be interesting. I mean, I even have a webcam right now that I never use. I have an LG webcam. Is it LG? I'm sorry, it's a Logitech. It's a Logitech webcam that I have just sitting here on my monitor that I never use. So this was something that I just wanted to get and play with. Again, it may be one of those items that I end up just giving away. Like, I'll test it and I'll hold on to it for the required amount of time that I have to, and then I'll just give it away to somebody. But yeah, they've been putting a lot of really neat tech stuff on there lately. What else do I have coming? Oh, today I have some magnetic card holders arriving today. I'm actually very excited for those. It's a 25 pack of them because these things are generally pretty expensive. For like one single magnetic card holder, it's usually about $1.50. And so I'm getting 25 of these. Really? Nobody's going to join me. Nobody. Really, guys? Come on, man. Seriously, I've been waiting for people to join me for like 10 minutes at this point. Come on, guys. What's the deal here? This is our warm-up match. Come on. If you're on Twitch, please, for the love of God, the code's there for a reason. I'm going this time no matter what. I'm not waiting anymore. Oh, there's Dirt. Okay, Dirt just got here. He'll probably join us in a bit. But yes, friends over on Twitch, if you want to jump in and join me for some raids, you are more than welcome to join. It's a first come, first serve. So if you're able to join up and get in there, then we're going. This is just a warm-up. We will do our 6-star raids here in a little bit. And if needed, we can also go do the Blaziken, if anybody actually still needs it. I'm more than happy to help you all out with the Blaziken raid. Hey, look, Dirt's here. He's like, I'll get in. He's like, I gotcha, bro. Hey, look at that. We got Crime. I think Crime is over on Twitch. Are you over on Twitch? I think he is. Oh, something. Oh, look, my dad's here, guys. Okay. Hi, Dad. Okay. That's an interesting name. Or is that Dre's dad? Dre, is that your dad? We'll give people about another 40 seconds if they want to happen. Hey, Dad, do you want to join us? Yeah, join us for a battle, Dad. Oh, you must be Mr. Crime then. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So Crime's in. Yeah, so the people over on Twitch, if you like it on Twitch, you're welcome to stay there, obviously. But I am streaming also on YouTube, so I will give you the choice whether to join me on YouTube or just stay over on Twitch. Either is fine. I can see chat from both. So yeah, well, nobody else is gonna jump in. We're going. Let's go. So does anybody actually need the chicken still? Yeah, because if I think, yeah, Dirt was here with us last week when we did the chicken, so I don't think he needs the chicken. But like I was saying, if anybody else needs it, we will do the chicken for y'all. That sounds so weird to say. People are like, what do you mean the chicken? I mean Blaziken. Blaziken is a chicken. He's just a hot chicken. He's a spicy chicken sandwich. That's basically what we turned him into last week, was a spicy chicken. I'm actually just going to make this guy miss us, so you guys can attack all you want. I'm just going to smoke screen him. Yeah, I'll smoke screen him as much as I can here. I'll let you guys do the hard hits. Oh, Araboval is going to start healing everybody now. I think our Arceus is gonna get the chance to terrestrialize here. Ooh, wow! Somebody got hit hard. I'm getting a little low on health, so I'm actually going to use a heal here. Yeah, I'm not desperately low, but... Oh, never mind, we don't need it. Yeah. The Arceus was able to just keep pumping up. Oh my god. Do I even have room to keep catching these things? I think I'm so short on room at this point. Here, you're gonna stick you in a dive ball. Because why not? I'm gonna put this on Trey and be like, why'd they do it with the dive ball? Because why not? Really? We got 2 herbs out of it? Oh, wow, we did. Look at that. See? That's what you all get for not joining. For those of you who didn't join, you don't get the Mysticas. Yeah, those 2 Mysticas is nice. That's a good start. That's the way you want to start, man. 2 Mysticas. And I'm not going to stream for like 8 hours today because they've got the playoffs, and I actually want to go to the store and get some snacks because I want to watch the playoff games. Because the one game that I really want to watch is the Ravens and the Texans. I don't think the Texans are going to win. I think the Ravens are just too strong, but it should still be a pretty good game. Let's see. We'll try to find one more 5-star, and then we're gonna start doing our 6 stars here. Oh, look, this one's right over here. No, go back. Do any of you all still play Pokemon Live? Pokemon TCG Live? As I've mentioned this before, and the amount of code cards. Why are you so slow? Why am I so slow? I'm not sure what you mean. You don't play online? Okay. Ooh, oh, we got Sinestia. Is it Sinestia or whatever this thing is? RU control is broken. What? No, I'm having to pipe this through to my computer via a capture card, and the capture card adds like a half-second of delay. So that's probably what you're seeing there. It doesn't matter in a game like this because, you know, I don't really have to depend on reflexes, but yeah, if I were playing some other game, then it would probably be an issue here. But yeah, the capture card adds like a half-second delay to it. Let's see. It's a fairy. Fairy doesn't like poison. I think I'm going to do a poison. Let me change my... Let's see. Where is my dragon? There you are. Dude, just chill out, man. I will get there, okay? Just calm yourself, buddy. You need to check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. Oh, apparently Nox is leaving. Okay. Bye. Goes and gets his Switch and doesn't have the cartridge. I kind of wonder what cartridge is in there. The crack is kicking? You mean like the crack in your back? Is that what you're talking about? Just remember, man. Just like what Whitney Houston once said. Crack is whack. Poor Whitney Houston. That poor woman. She got hooked on that stuff and just couldn't let it go. For those of you who don't know who Whitney Houston was, she became very popular in the late 80s and into the 90s. She was actually one of the most amazing singers at the time. I mean, like, you know, I know nowadays they have like auto-tune and stuff like that. She did not use auto-tune. She was just a truly amazing singer. And she had like a string of #1 hits and all these #1 albums. She was in a movie, and then she did the song for the movie, and that was a massive hit. And then she married Bobby Brown, who was not a great influence on her, unfortunately. He got her into drugs. And no joke, she really did get hooked on crack. And that was the beginning of the end for her. Her life, unfortunately, ended. If I remember correctly, I think they found her in a hotel room, drowned in a bathtub. Apparently, she had gotten high, got in the bathtub, and then just passed out. And she slid in under the water in the tub and drowned. And that's how she died. And she gave this infamous interview. I forget who it was actually with. I don't know if it was with Oprah or somebody else. But they asked her about her drug use, and she literally said, "Crack is whack." That's why that's like it was a thing. But yeah, the whole situation was just really, really sad. Oh crap! I didn't realize you're doing metal sound. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna hit him that hard. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had done metal sound. But thank you for the metal sound. Obviously, it hit pretty hard. Because, well, my hit pretty hard because of your metal sound. To pay you back, Dirt, I will actually do a heal here to get us all unparalyzed. There we go. He's gonna do his Healy thing here in a second. Imagine doing crack? No. As many jokes as there are about crack, that stuff really is the absolute devil of drugs, man. Well, at least in the 80s, in the mid to late 80s and into the early 90s, it was an epidemic. It was insanely common in some cities to see people just completely whacked out of their minds on crack. It was so bad. It's still around today, obviously, but the big new drugs that people are doing nowadays are like fentanyl, that kind of stuff. And that stuff is apparently like 100 times worse as far as being addictive. So that's pretty nasty there. Here, I'll try to unparalyze us again. Stop talking about the 80s? No. No. I can talk about whatever the hell I want. This is my stream, Dad. Oh, he died. Little buddy. Mom didn't leave me, she left you. And this is why Mom left you. I'm just gonna go through all my dive balls today. Might as well. I don't ever use them. Let's see, poltergeist powder, rare candies, lots of star pieces. Okay. Is it 10 o'clock yet? It is past 10 o'clock, so most people would know. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I talked to my mom yesterday. I talk to my mom actually fairly often. I don't get to see her as much because she lives in a completely different city, but I talk to her fairly often. What is this? You can count. Oh, rewards. The voices. I think you need to get some help for those voices. Your mom passed away? When did your mom pass away? Has it been some time, or is it like fairly recent? Because I imagine if it had been fairly recent, you would have mentioned that. Hey, Munchkin. So, do we want to start doing the 6 stars? Because I can go grab this 6 star, and we'll do this. Remember, it's a Leafany. I still have no idea what you're talking about, dude. For if me talking to my mom a couple of times a week is her leaving me, I'm actually fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, so we have a fairy type here. Actually, I could just use my dragon again. Yeah, let me grab my dragon here. Yeah, we can do Blaziken. In fact, I had asked earlier if anybody wanted to do Blaziken. This is the first 6 star we're doing today, so feel free to head on in. Am I watching the Lions game tomorrow? I want to. It's supposed to be a really good game. In fact, all the games from here on out are supposed to be really good. They're going to be really, really good. So I'm looking forward to pretty much all of them. That's why I wanted to... That's why I was saying earlier, I don't want to do like a 5 or 6 hour stream because I want to take some time, get to the store, get some snacks and stuff, and head back and maybe start making myself like an early dinner and just chill out and watch football. Because I think the first game is at, what, 3 o'clock? Let's see. Yeah, Texans-Ravens is at 3:30. And then tonight at 7:15 is San Francisco-Green Bay. That should be an interesting game. Tomorrow, Tampa Bay versus Detroit. That's going to be kind of crazy. And then KC-Buffalo is going to be a classic. KC-Buffalo always have good games. They always have good games. That's going to be amazing. It's snowing a lot. It doesn't matter if it's snowing a lot. They play in a dome. The Lions play in a dome. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not going to matter for them. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do first turn is I'm immediately going to poison them, just so you know. So I'm going to poison them, and then I'm going to just smack them with Venishocks. See, I don't think weather's really going to... Oh, wait, that's right, the KC game. I don't think it's snowing in KC. But even then, you got the Bills going in there. The Bills are used to the cold, so that's not even going to really play a role. Both of those teams are used to very cold weather. It's snowing a lot in Texas. Oh, no. We got snow that one morning, and then since then it hasn't snowed here. I don't know what's going on like in Dallas or anything, but down here, yeah, we only got snow that one day, and then after that, yeah, and even then the snow was insanely light. It was like a dusting of snow. That's all it was. Yeah, it has still been pretty cold overnight. Like last night, it got to like 28, so it was pretty cold last night. But already it's warming up. It's like in the mid 30s already right now. Get some toxic going. I don't know if you want him to be your dad, Dre. Apparently he hears voices. He's hearing voices and talking about crack and about how apparently his wife left him. I don't know what's going on over there. Ooh, more Venoshock. You guys are doing the metal sound, which is very, very nice. Hopefully this... Oh, man, he's not poisoned anymore. Crap. Let me poison him one more time here. Oh, no. Ah, crap. No! I was hoping to get another shot off of him, but it looks like Hawk hit him with something. That's fine. as long as he's almost dead, it's fine. I was thinking, let me try to get another poison on him, and then I'll do another Venoshock. Here, I'm just going to Sludge Bomb him, see if I can finish him off. There we go, he's dead. Poor little guy. He looks like a praying mantis. Actually, here, we'll give you a nest ball. Just to annoy you. You know what, Dre? I think Dad got one of those purple donuts from last week. Doo-doo-doo. Yay, we got a bottle cap. Let's see, some PP up, a few mints. Not bad. Decent rewards. All right. Well, let's see. Let's go to a different map now. Let's see what else we got over here. Let me go to the newer map. See what we can find here. Where is the 6-star? There it is. Oh, a poison. Did you want to try to do the chicken now? Because I know Munchkin was asking about the chicken. Do you want to do chicken now? Just to kind of get chicken out of the way. We can go do chicken. Just gotta find him. Oops, wrong one. Come on, zoom in. There we go. No, you don't want to do chicken now? Okay. So I guess we'll go do this then. Do it last? I mean, I guess we could. Not like we're really in any hurry to do it. It's just that I know some people, sometimes they come in here and they're like, hey, can you help me do this and this raid? And I'm like, sure, we'll do that here in a moment. And they have zero patience. And they're here for like 3 minutes and then they leave. Because we didn't immediately go do it. And I'm like, dude, calm down. It's like, you gotta give us time. I'm not gonna just immediately stop what I'm doing and then go do it. Not saying you would have done that, but it does happen. You can do the chicken dance if you want to. You can wave your wings around. Ooh, is that a Suosian? I forget which one it is. It's one of the Oceans. People like that confuse you. It's true, because if they would have just waited like another 5 minutes, we could have gone and done the chicken. But no, now they run over to somebody else's stream and like, hey, can you do this with me? And then that person may actually just say no. And then they have to go to another stream after that. And so they just kind of, you know. Hello, Alan. How are you? We're doing some 6 stars here. And then we're going to do the chicken in a little bit. The Blaziken. That's what I'm talking about. The chicken. Let's see. This is a poison type. Is he normally a water type? Because I almost never face this Pokemon. I don't even know what his types are. Rune Nicholas, thank you. Is he a water type? I sincerely don't know what his type is. It's a psychic. Okay. If he's a psychic, then I could just use my horse. I don't want to use my Tusk because he's part fighting. So yeah, I think I'm going to use my horse. Where's my horse? There he is. Good old Mudsdale. You missed the ban? What ban? Sorry about your dad. Okay. Nah. Well, the thing is that the way YouTube works is they do monitor chat on streams. And whenever people start mentioning things like certain acts, I'm not going to say because I don't want to get flagged via, the bots, listening in on what I'm saying. But there are certain topics that once they detect that in chat, they immediately kind of sick the bots on you to keep an eye on it. And the last thing I want is some YouTube moderator messaging me talking about like what the hell is going on in your stream. I've never had it done, but I have heard that people have run into situations like that. So, yeah. I would just rather not have to deal with it. It's just like, it's kind of like what happened in Discord a few days ago. How initially I didn't mind you guys talking about what you were talking about. But then it took a step a little too far into legality. And that was the point where I was like, okay, that's not looking good now, because now it's sort of turned from a discussion about basically sporting activities to illegal activities. And again, if one of the Discord bots finds that data or finds that text, then I get flagged and I get pinged, and they'll be like, hey, what's going on in your channel? And they may not even let me know. They may just go in there and start monitoring it. And I'd rather not get put on some list as far as a potentially problem channel. So yeah, that's why I had to kill all that. I didn't want that to become an issue. Same thing here. They do the same stuff, man. Because I know there's been a lot of jokes made about like Homeland Security, especially like after 9/11 happened. There was this big thing about the Patriot Act and about how the Patriot Act basically allows the government to monitor all sorts of stuff. Did you ban your dad? I didn't ban him. I put him in timeout for a minute. I figured 1 minute was fine. That's what I did. That's what I did on my end. I just put it in timeout. I mean, I get that he was just joking around, and for the most part, I'm okay with that. But then when, like I said, he started talking about certain types of events, and I'm like, okay, we can't really have that. Because one, like I said, I don't want to get flagged. And two, I try to keep this as family friendly as possible. And that kind of chat isn't very family friendly. I figured that's who you were, Alan. But yeah, just so you know, Alan, please don't post that stuff here. Like I said, I do have a lot of younger people that come here. I'm talking like sometimes I'll get 10, 11, 12-year-olds in here. So I try to keep it pretty steady as far as being family friendly. I may let like a hell go or a damn go every now and then, but that's not too bad, obviously. But yeah, I try to keep it as family friendly as possible. Shut up, Dirt. Dirt's probably like 20. He's just chilling at home on a Saturday morning. He's like, yeah, man, let's play some Pokemon. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being 20 hanging out at home on a Saturday morning. That's fine. Hi, I exist. Hey, it's DJ! What's going on, DJ? Thank you for the membership. I'm just gonna slow this little guy down as much as I can. I figured out what DJ means. It means Dark Jonathan. Special moves. Okay. I can't possibly be the one hitting him the hardest. I know I'm not. Because this little horse isn't really made for that. Alright, well here we go. I'm able to terrestrialize now. Because I've just been attacking this whole time. All things considered, we're actually doing pretty well. But if you are curious about bannings, I really don't like banning people. I'm of the mind that people sometimes do stupid stuff, and sometimes a timeout is just what they need. So if I gotta put them in timeout for like a minute or 5 minutes or something, usually after that they're okay. It's fine. But if I see that they just start right back up again, then I have to ban them at that point. Like I said, I don't like doing it, but it's just one of those things. But yeah, bans here are actually pretty rare. For a while, we were actually getting a lot of bots coming in and just like spamming links and stuff like that. And obviously, you have to ban that. You can't allow that. But it's been a little while since we've had that problem. Use it on you? No, I don't want to do that. Man, is my little horse gonna... Oh no, I was going to say I wasn't going to get the kill hit, I don't think, yeah. Okay, so Hawk's a little Clodsire got the kill shot there. But yeah, that's pretty funny. This was basically led by an overgrown slug and a horse. And we were able to get it. I'm waiting for the little warning to pop up on my screen saying that I have very few boxes left to store Pokemon in. Because I know it's coming. I've got to be close at this point. I think I have maybe one full box left that I have room for. I've just been catching so many Pokemon. And that's because I actually moved a handful over to Pokemon Home. But a lot of these I just need to just either dump them or trade them away or something. Let me look at my boxes real quick. Let me see, where am I? Which room do I have left? Oh, geez, I don't have... Do I really not have any room? Is that it? Did I finally fill up? Oh, look at that. Look at how many spaces I knew I was close. Look at that. I have 5 spaces left. Is it just... Yeah, it is just 5. Yeah. I knew I was getting close, though. Alright, let's... oops, wrong one. Let's go to the map. And let's see what else we can find here. Not that one. This one. Okay, so we got... Wow, early another fairy type? The chicken isn't a fairy, is it? I don't remember it being a fairy. If you have no raids left, I got raids. Okay. Sweet. That's a pretty bad typo, Nox. At first he says hate DJ, and then he says hi. Come here, little guy. Alright, let's see what's down here. Oh wow, I can't believe I didn't touch those Pokemon. What do we got here? Oh, really? One of these guys again? He is a fairy type. He has Spore for sure. I may just bring a Rotom. Just to support. Because we're gonna need to let him not put us to sleep constantly. I just want to bring electric terrain. That's like my big thing. Let's see. Known move. Vital Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay. Not very many of my guys know electric terrain. Oh, here, I'll bring this idiot. Yeah, I'll bring this guy. He's stupid anyway. This Pokemon is so stupid. I'm bringing him mainly just for electric terrain. Maybe I can also... I think I can also stick a status condition on him, too. So, yeah, that'll be my first thing. I'll immediately do electric terrain. You guys can do your metal sounds and metal attacks and poisons and stuff. Actually, if you have a steel type, bring the steel type instead. Because I know if you're a poison type, you generally want to stick the poison on him. But if I'm going to be paralyzing him, then, yeah, that's not going to work. I actually am surprised that you're not able to put more than one status condition on. Like, wouldn't that be something to be able to you know, poison them and paralyze them and burn them all at the same time, like you can in the card game? Yeah, you can do that to the Pokemon in the card game, but apparently not in the video games. Yes, his name is Regieleki. I just call him Reggie because he's so stupid. I do wonder what the creator of this Pokemon was smoking when he made him. Because seriously, he bounces back and forth. He's like doing, 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 back and forth between his feet. He's just a strange design. I actually still don't have that that evolution of Duraludon. Still don't have it. I've not been trying either, but yeah, Bridge Boy, whatever his name is, I don't have him. I mean, whatever you want to use, it's up to you, man. Because at this point right now, I'm just looking to give Dirt some time to pump himself up. Yeah. How could you be burned and still asleep during that? Well, see, that's different. I did think about mentioning sleep, but yeah, I thought of that logic too. Because if you're burned or if you're well, that's the thing though, is because in real life, and obviously Pokemon's not real life, but in real life, you could be burned and still be asleep. It would be hard to sleep, but you could do it. But you could be burned, poisoned, and paralyzed. You know? You could do that. Because, like I said, in the card game, you can do that. In fact, there are certain Pokemon where that is like their one move. Like one big move that they do. If they swing, they don't cause damage, but they burn you, they paralyze you, and they do whatever else to you. Just all sorts of status conditions. There we go. Electric terrain, baby. He's metal. He's grass. See how goofy this Pokemon is? It's so weird. He's lowering my speed. Crime, you need to heal yourself, dude. Here, I'll Thunderbolt and see if I can stick a Paralyze on him. I'm not gonna do a ton of damage, but I'm trying to paralyze him. Actually, I shouldn't do that, should I? Because I want to give Dirt time to pump himself up. Crime, dude, what are you doing, man? You can't be dying. Making rookie mistakes out here. Oh, he's changing the terrain. I'll change it right back. Ooh, there we go, yeah. Just wanted to give you all time to do that. Should be fine now, but I'll change the terrain anyway. Come on, let me get my move off here. Come on. There we go. Oops, no, we're gonna do terrain again. I am not letting him get us with Spore. Reggie gang. You let your Reggie die, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a heal here. I'm getting a little low. He's not great in this fight. Like I said, the main reason I brought my Reggie was just for electric terrain. Just so we wouldn't be put to sleep constantly. I mean, seriously, the other Reggie, if he really wanted to, what he should be doing is using his cheers. Because at this point, I'm playing just to pump up DJ and Dirt. But I'm getting hit so hard now, so I'm having to keep using heals. So at the very least, I can top them off. You know, just keep them up. There we go. So yeah, that's what we're playing for, is Dirt and Craft. But we're good. Uh-oh. Please tell me Munchkin didn't leave. Because I'm like, okay, we're gonna go do the chicken now. And Munchkin was the one asking for the chicken. And like I'd mentioned earlier, people come in here and they ask, hey, can we do this specific raid? And then they leave. I've had this happen before. Oh, you didn't? Okay, excellent. Good, you didn't leave. I was going to say, I've had it happen before where they come in, they ask to do a raid. I'm like, okay, just let us do this real quick. And then they leave, but I don't know they leave. So we end up doing the raid, and then they come back right when we're in the middle of the raid. They're like, well, why'd you start? And I'm like, well, why did you leave? Don't leave then. Hey, Moni, what's up, man? You missed it. We were talking about computer stuff earlier. Did you see my post in Discord? Interesting little device that I got in for testing. Patience is a massive virtue, guys. It really is. I cannot stress to you. A Sci fan looks like it has an LCD. It does not have an LCD screen. It's just silver. But it is RGB, and it does have a link-like connection, similar to how Corsair has on their fans, where you can just link them together instead of having to use separate cables for each. The only thing, why don't I have a bot? Because I don't need it. Because the description has that information you're looking for. Seriously, just scroll down to the description. It's right there. But yeah, I got the fan in, and I'm actually going to use it in my Fantex case. I'm going to use it to replace the rear exhaust fan, which isn't all that great. So I'm going to use it for that. And then on top of that, I'd mentioned this earlier, I actually was able to request and was granted an NVMe solid state hard drive that they're going to send me. So I'm like, sweet. So they're sending me an NVMe drive, which is not here yet, but it should be here sometime next week. It's only a 256 gig, but it should still be pretty interesting because I could still actually put it into service if I need to. Because I was saying earlier that I still have all my parts basically from my old build. I still have my 1070 Ti and my Ryzen 1700, and I could just put them back into service because I still have the motherboard. It's still there. It still works. But I could install that drive there and just, try to do something with it. Worst comes to worst, I could just give it away like to family or something. And be like, here's a gaming computer you can use. Yeah. Yeah, because with all those parts on it, it could easily play all the esports titles and stuff. It could play like Overwatch and Fortnite and Rocket League and stuff like that. Because that 1070 Ti, it may be old, but I think it still has a little bit more to give. I just can't really use it anymore because of all the AI stuff I do now. It just simply doesn't have the tools for AI. It doesn't have the tensor cores. That's another reason why I don't have the bot, because I've got some awesome mods that always look out for me. And if people ask, they are generally ready to provide a link. That as well. Okay, so what did we do with the chicken last week? I'm trying to remember. We did... Oh, wait. I'm trying to think. So he's a flying type. And he's a chicken. He's a fire chicken. Didn't we use a fighting type? Not a fighting type, I'm sorry. An electric type. Miraidon, that's who we used. Thank you, we did use an electric type. Okay, so I can just grab the Miraidon again. And I'll just do what we did last week, which is, didn't we do Metal Sound ×3 and then the fourth? That's right. Okay, here's what we'll do. If one of you also brings a Miraidon, what I will do is I will just do Metal Sound 3 times. Like all 3 of my first turns is Metal Sound. While I'm doing that, use your Miraidon to do Electric Terrain, or the Electric Terrain comes on immediately, never mind that. Use your Miraidon just to use Charge to pump yourself up, and use that 3 times. So on turn 4, you can immediately hit him with your big giant lightning bolt thing, and then it's dead. That's what we did last week, and we immediately killed it. Yeah, that thing was absolutely just destroyed. So if somebody else has a Miraidon, then yeah, go ahead and bring that. I just gotta find mine. What did I do with mine? I guess I'll have to search for it. Hold on. You're gonna use Charge? Where is he? There you are. Have you seen the new game that looks like a Pokemon? Yes! We were just talking about that, Moni! No joke, we were talking about that like 45 minutes ago. I saw some footage of it, and I was telling him, I was like, yeah, there's this like a Pokemon ripoff where it has these cute little critters running around, and you can literally just go up to them and beat the hell out of them. I was talking about that 45 minutes ago. I was like, what is this? It's just really funny. Because, interestingly enough, Pokemon does occasionally trend on Twitter. But this time, it was trending at over like 150,000 posts. So I was like, what is going on? I thought maybe something happened. Like maybe the name of the new game had dropped or something. But I went and I looked, and that's when I saw that. And I was like, what is this? It's just so dumb looking. But it looks fun at the same time. You need some time to prepare? I think we may have a full group as it is, so if you're unable to join in Dirt, that's probably fine. If we don't get a full group though, oh well, we just got a full group. Yeah. I think we're fine. I just want to make sure. Let's see, Munchkin, you're Hawk, right? I just want to make sure that we get Munchkin in here, because Munchkin is the one that actually needs this. So as long as Munchkin gets in, then I'm good. Actually a little curious about the game. You can actually catch people. Okay, as long as Munchkin's in here, then we're fine, because Munchkin's the one that needed this. Remember, Munchkin, use your Charge ×3, and then on the 4th turn, hit him with your big hit. And the whole time, I'm just going to be using Metal Sound. Here we go. You did it. You just want to do it again? Okay, I guess. I mean, we could. It's fine. I mean, we can't catch it again. I mean, and even then, the rewards aren't nearly as good the second time around that you beat it. That's why I don't really bother with it after the first one. Unless people need help with it, I don't really bother with it. I'm actually glad that Crime died there, because he immediately attacked, and he's going to ruin this for us if he keeps attacking like that. Yeah, he ruined it for us. Yeah. You're saying we're losing, and honestly, it's your fault. Yeah, that's the thing with when we're doing this guy, we don't attack. The first 3 turns is all preparation, but you attacked. So you completely screwed our attempt at this. We could still win, but it's not going to really be easy now. No, Hawk died. How could you die? No, everybody's dying now. See, yeah. That's what I'm saying, guys. When we go in here, we cannot attack it until we get the 3 metal sounds on. Gotta have the metal sounds on, or it's just not worth it. Because then this happens, and then the Blaziken just keeps pumping himself up. See, I'm about to die now, too. Even if I heal, I'm gonna die. Oh, never mind. Crime just died again, so it's pretty much over. Yeah, it's very much over at this point. Yeah. I mean, it might as well die, because it's not gonna work. I did heal myself a good amount, though. No, I did nothing. Yeah, everybody died. Hey, Merrick. Merrick, have you gotten your Millennium Rod back? How's the weather been over there? Thankfully, we did not have any power outages, but again, last night, we had a freeze. It got down to like 28 degrees, so we had a pretty good freeze. No more snow, though. It was kind of weird, though, because we had those about 3 nights in a row where we had a hard freeze, like 22, 23 degrees. And then we had a day there in between where during the day, the high got to like 65. And then the overnight low was only like 50. But it started raining. And then we knew this other cold wave was going to come in, and so we were thinking we were going to get some more snow, but no snow. So, yeah. Dre's over in Detroit, so he's like covered in 8 feet of snow there. My who? Your Millennium Rod. You know, because Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh! Had the Millennium Rod. You remember that? I know it's an old anime now, but... Millennium Rod? Yeah? You got it? You got a shiny Alolan Vulpix. Oh, that's awesome, man. Stop blaming it's just a game. Calm down, guys. You don't watch it? Oh, you just happen to have the name Merrick. Okay. Well, in that anime, there's a character named Merrick. And he's a bad guy. And he has this thing called the Millennium Rod. It's basically like a powerful artifact that lets him control people's minds. That's what I was referencing. In case you're confused, like, what the hell's this guy talking about? That's what I'm referencing. And I used to stream a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to stream a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and occasionally Master Duel. So that's why. And so when I saw you here, I thought maybe you were like an old viewer from back in the day, and and you were just kind of checking in, like, oh hey, it's Richard. What's he doing nowadays? That kind of thing. All right, we're gonna try this again, but again, guys, do not attack, please. Please do not attack. In the house for 2 days. Well, that's normal for Detroit, though. Oh, crap. Come on. Don't give me the error. Let's try this again. Oh, I completely forgot to change my Pokemon anyway, so let's change it back. What we could use, if anybody wants to bring it, is possibly a taunt. If you want to taunt turn 1, anybody? Besides the 2 Miraidons. Like I said, I'm going to do Metal Sound. Munchkin's going to do his charge. If one of the other 2 people that join have a taunt, that could actually help. It's a common Polish name. Okay. Yeah, the taunt would actually be pretty good. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. And again, none of us really need this guy, so if we fail again, I could just move on. Hello, person over on Twitch whose name I can't pronounce because it's apparently in Japanese, it looks like. How are you? Oh my gosh, come on, just start. Your heat is on 73. I keep my heat at like 68. At 68, I'm usually good. I'm used to bundling up in the winter because for years I was very, very stubborn and I just would not turn my heater on at all. Like, seriously, it could be literally freezing outside and I'd be like, I'm gonna just put a sweater on. And at the time, of course, you know, I almost always have my computer on if I'm awake, so the computer would be running and I'd be playing a game, and so the computer's producing a good, decent amount of heat. So it would get cold in here, but it wouldn't get, like, dreadfully cold. Like, it would get down to, like, 60 degrees, you know? So it was still survivable. So that's why I didn't mind doing that. Because I'm like, I have my computer on anyway. And even right now, the heater's not turning on. I don't think I turned it off, but the heater's not turning on, and it's like 67 in here right now. Yeah, my computer's like right over there, so making nice heat. Bruh, I am 14. Dre, be quiet. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this one because Crime is obviously trying to sabotage us. Really. Yeah, I'm canceling this because Crime is starting to be a jerk, and I'm not gonna let him do that to you all. Why would you bring that Pokemon? That is not a good choice, and I think you know that's not a good choice. He is? Again, this is my figure right now, is that the 2 Miraidons are playing to win this. That's it. I was hoping that the other 2 people would bring supporting Pokemon, but apparently that's not going to happen. Can I play? Yes, you are welcome to play. If you're able to get in, and you do have to be pretty quick when you enter in the codes and stuff. But if you are able to get in, obviously you are able to. I'm perfectly fine with you getting in on our raids. All I ask is just make sure you bring a Pokemon that is proper for the match. Yeah, because in a raid like this, I would hope, like I said, all we need really are the 2 Miraidons. If we have 2 others doing support, yeah, we win this easily. Easily, if you guys run support. That's why I'm like, can we, be a little more, team-oriented here? Teamwork makes the dream work. I had a feeling it was going to be Dre that would say that. Charm negates sword dance. I was thinking taunt, but that's fine too. Yeah. Whatever you all can do to make him not do his sword dance or to pump himself up, that would be very, very helpful. Hopefully it won't come to that. We can hopefully kill it by turn 4, as I had stated earlier. But just in case that screws up, then yeah, the taunt would be really, really nice. There we go. I like your little Pokemon there. For a while, what is that Pokemon's name again? What is that little Pokemon you have there? I forget the name. I want to say Swirlix, but I know it's not Swirlix. And it's dumb because I played with that Pokemon so much in Sword and Shield, but I cannot remember its name. That's what happens when you have almost 1,100 Pokemon. You can't remember the names of all of them. Alchemy, thank you. Thank you, Alchemy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I just really... I for a good month or so, I got really into using Alchemy in Sword and Shield. And so I got all the different color variations. I was breeding it, and I was running around the map trying to find the various little things that you would do and feed them so you could get the different colors. Yeah, so I got a whole bunch of them in Pokemon Home. I think I even have at least one shiny. I think. Another good thing to probably bring would have been something like, what is that? What does it reflect? The one that lowers the damage from physical moves? Yeah, I think that's reflect, because Light Screen is the one that does special. So yeah. Oh, Intimidate, that actually helps. Okay. So let's do some Metal Sound. Yeah, because this Earthquake is what hurts. Oh, wow, he didn't actually hit that hard. That's actually good. Yeah, last game I took a lot more damage from that. Ooh, I'm starting to take a little damage here now. Ah, he's getting his sword dance off. No. All right, Hawk. Next turn. Next turn is your time to shine, and I will actually throw a heal here because we all need it anyway. All right, Hawk. It's you, man. Go for it. No! How did you not attack? Oh my god! Dude, how did you not attack? Did you use a heal on your 4th turn? Oh, no. At least we broke the shield. Okay, thank God. Oh my god. No, why did you heal on turn 4? No, that is not what you're supposed to do. But it's fine. I think we're going to be okay. I'm just going to keep spamming Metal Sound on him. I guess at this point, since he's already burned his shield, just attack away at this point. Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring at least one support. That's why we have the Alchemy there. so that they could burn their heals if needed. And also the fact that now he's doing bulk up, so he's going to start hitting us really hard now. I know you were about to die, but the alchemy would have healed you. Because you probably noticed 2 heals went off that turn. One of them was yours, and the other, I believe, was either me or the alchemy. We had you, man. You gotta trust us, man. Team. It's team, dude. And the death now is fine. The death is okay now. Don't worry about it. We're still good on time. I think what I'll do here is I'm actually going to parabolic charge him. It's all right, Munchkin. It's okay. We're good. We're fine. Oh, crap. I'm going to die. We're okay. Just when you come back right now, just start popping him. Just straight up pop him. Don't bother even doing charge. Just pop him. Trush us mighty. Yeah, it's gonna start getting hard now because he is just hitting us so hard. Here, I'm actually gonna electro drift. Oh, never mind. I may not even have to do this. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Hawk's gonna get the kill here. That's fine. Okay, went a little weird there, but we got it. We're good. Just threw me off there when you didn't attack on turn 4. I was like, no, but we're good. We didn't need the chicken either. We didn't need it, but we did it anyway. Maybe it'll give us, I don't know. I don't think you can get Mystica from this guy, can you? Do you have like a computer and can stream other games because I want to see you do something? Yeah, I'm on a computer right now. I'm actually on a very powerful computer right now. Let me see, we got protein. Oh, we got lots of protein. Adamant mint, 15 proteins, 20 proteins. So he gave us a ton of vitamins and some star pieces. In fact, before I started doing Pokemon, even today, I was actually playing MTG Arena for a little bit. Just as a little warm-up. Charm neutered him? Are you sure about that, Dirt? Because I saw him using Sword Dance and bulk up the whole time, and he started hitting us pretty hard. That's why I was hoping somebody would have brought Taunt instead, so he couldn't even use them. That's why me and Munchkin ended up dying, because he just started hitting us so hard. Let's see. Let me run over to this, and I'll see if this is a 5-star. If there are any of you out there that have a 6-star that you think is worth doing, just let me know which one it is, and we'll see if we can get a group together. Be 5-star, please. Okay, it's not a 5-star. Did we do Blueberry 6-star? Yes, we did. Yeah, it was the Rhinoculus or whatever it's called. That's the one we did over there. Yeah, the one in Blueberry was Rhinoculus. The one here was it the Breloom, I think its name was? And then the one in the other map was one of the ghosts. It was like a Dusk Noir or something. What are the 6-star? Tell us what the Pokemon is and what the Tera type is. Let that go. Yeah, I was gonna say, Merrick, what exactly was it that you were wanting to see if I could do? If you mean like switch over to play like a regular computer game while streaming on the same computer, oh yeah, I do that constantly. Of course, in order to do it, your computer has to be fairly powerful. And I use mine as an editing rig where I cut and edit video all the time, so it has to be pretty powerful. And I also use it for AI art. So my GPU is pretty strong also. And so when I want a game on it, I can play pretty much everything. And let's see, fighting a lowland Sandslash. A lowland Sandslash. So that's an ice and steel, right? He does ice and steel moves. And he's fighting. Wow, that's actually going to be kind of tough. Because if it's fighting Tera type, I almost immediately think flying, but if he's going to be doing ice moves, that's going to hurt. If not flying, then I would also think a fairy type. Well, you know, we could probably take a psychic type in there, right? Yeah, a psychic type would probably work. I'm trying to think which psychic type would I want to take. Let me see. Minecraft and Fortnite. I tried playing Fortnite and I wasn't really into it. Even though I was actually pretty good at it, I just really couldn't get into Fortnite. Let's see. Whenever I think Psychic, I almost immediately think of Gardevoir. Oh, I could bring Hatterene. Oh no, it's part Fairy. I can't do that. Oh, Espion. Espion. Let me look at my Espion. You want to see me do this? Play... Well, I don't play Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft. I thought about it, but I never played it. And I currently don't have Fortnite installed. Slowbro? Yeah, Slowbro could work. You want me to complete this site? What exactly do you mean by complete? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Yeah, I do have the Mewtwo. One of my Mewtwo's isn't really built for this though. Let me see. Which one is it? Yeah, I have a couple of Mewtwo's here. Let me just check which one it is here. Side Strike, Calm Mind, Ice Beam, or Sphere. Okay, this one should actually work. Okay. If you want Munchkin, go ahead. Just look at it for a sec. Look at what? I don't... Are you talking about some website or something? I don't understand what you're asking me. Yeah, you can't post links. YouTube will just say no. I can post links, but yeah, unfortunately, chatters cannot post links. Yeah, the only ones, unfortunately, that can post links on streams and stuff like that would be either myself or my moderators. They can post links. All right, so we got BP6J. I may actually not even be able to get into this raid. I'm taking so long to get there. And plus, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get an error code. Watch, I'm going to get an error code here. BP6J9R. Ah. It's okay. It's fine. If you guys want to go ahead and do it, it's fine. I don't mind waiting. Ultimate Pokemon Picker? I don't... What exactly are you wanting me to do on it, though? I don't understand what you're asking me to do. Because you have to understand something, Merrick. You're asking me to stop doing what I'm doing for all of my viewers to go do this one thing for you. So please take that into account when you're asking me to do something. You're basically asking me to just stop what I'm doing completely, which is not really fair to everybody who came here to do these raids with me. Yeah, it'd be like stopping traffic on a freeway just so you could, you know, cross the freeway and everybody has to wait for you. Not really something you want to do. Oh my god, of course, communication errors. That's what I was saying. I think I'm just going to start getting communication errors over and over again. Well, that's the thing, though. If you're wanting me to do it off screen, I can't even do that because now you're taking my attention away from the stream. And right now, I'm actually trying to concentrate to get this code in so I can try to join this raid. You completely lost interest in the raids after the shiny. Okay, I've completely forgot what it's... Oh, all right. I was gonna bring Mewtwo. There we go. And thank you for waiting for me, guys. Thank you for letting me grab a spot here. Oh, you hatched the shiny. I thought you just caught one. Isn't it awesome when you actually finally hatch one? I've only hatched 2 shinies, and they were within like a 5-egg. In fact, I did it on stream. It was a while back when I was breeding the horses, the Mudsdales. Yeah, it's when I got those 2 within like 3 or 4 eggs of each other. I got 1 shiny, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And then I hatched 2 more, and then I got another shiny. Both of them the mud. Well, not the, I guess whatever the little one is. Yeah, the mud guy, the little guy, the horses. You know what I'm talking about. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Those are the only shinies I've ever hatched. Merrick, if you actually want me to take a look at some website, I mean, you can always, send me a link via Discord. Yeah, you can just join us over in the Discord and send me a link in private. Of course, I will have to check that link first, because, no offense, but I don't know you. So I would have to double check that link. I'd have to check it through a proxy. Uh-oh, Hawk already died. A 6-star normal Blissey. Oh, not a Blissey! 6-star normal Blissey is probably going to put us to sleep. We need to be careful with that. Because she likes using Sing. I wouldn't trust myself to. Like I said, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. Like I said, I just don't know you. Like if Moni were to send me a link like that, I would immediately check it because I've known Moni for, what, 7 years at this point? So yeah, there's obviously there's trust there, but I've barely met you today. Man, we are all dying. What's going on, guys? Do we not have a supporter? What's going on? We don't have a supporter, do we? I thought Crime bringing that Cresselia was going to be support. Are you supporting? What's going on? Uh-oh, Hawk's almost dead again. Yeah, because I know, like, with my Cresselia... Oh, he's attacking, no wonder. We don't have... Guys, we need support. In some of these 6-star raids, we need at least 1 support. We don't have a support. When I saw the Cresselia, I thought it was going to be support, but it's not. I think the idea behind him bringing that particular Pokemon, maybe he may not have realized that it was a poison type. So yeah. And I think they're trying to use stored power. I don't like stored power. It just takes too long. It takes way too long. And as hard as these Pokemon hit nowadays, stored power just takes way too long to get off. Because you have to pump yourself at least, what, 6 times for it to even really be worth it. And then on top of that, you would probably want somebody to be weakening your opponent too. So you would have to pump yourself for at least 6 turns, getting your attack off on the 7th. And during that time, have somebody actively weakening that Pokemon. If you want to do that one again, I'm down to do it, but I guess I'm going to bring my Umbreon. Because, yeah, we're having a hard time getting supporters in here. So I'll bring my Umbreon to support. I'll do some helping hands, and I'll put up some reflex and stuff like that. In fact, let me take a look at my Umbreon here. I always forget where I stuck my poor Umbreon. Okay. I was to say, give me a moment to let me make sure my Umbreon is ready, because I don't know if it's properly set for this type of fight. I can adjust it. He knows all the moves. I just have to change it. Let's see, Umbreon. Yeah, we already started on that Sand Slash, so I'd much rather finish that one if we could, and then we can move on. Okay, there you are. So he does. He's doing Ice Spinner. It looks like Ice Spinner. That's a special attack, isn't it? We see Screech, Helping Hand, Light Screen. Okay, Light Screen's good, and Snarl. So the Snarl special attack. Okay. Yeah, this should actually help really well. You guys are doing special attacks, though, right? So if you're doing special attacks, my Screech is not going to help you there. Let's see. Last Resort, Beam, Left, Dark Pulse, Guard Swap. Yeah, because the Screech is the only one that isn't really going to help us here. So let me see if I can get one more move in there that might help. Take down Charm, Fake. Oh, here we go, Fake Tears. Yeah, Fake Tears is special defense. Okay, excellent. So Snarl, Fake Tears, Helping Hand, Light Screen. I'll start with the Light Screen, and then I will start doing Fake Tears. I'll give you guys a couple of turns to try and pump yourselves up, and then I'll start handing out the Helping Hands. Cool? So we'll do it that way. And then after you guys start hitting him, I'll probably throw in an occasional Snarl just to lower his attack. So we can do that. Alright, Munchkin, I am ready. So if everybody else is ready, I guess you can toss out that code real quick. Well, he might be making some adjustments too, so that's why I'm saying if he's ready, just in case he's making a change or something. It's all physical attack? So Ice Spinner is a physical attack then. Well, hell, see, now that makes a huge difference. That makes a very big difference here. Now my Light Screen is worthless. And so is my Snarl. That's why I was asking. I mean, we can still try it. I can still at least do Helping Hand, but it's going to be weird. G5. Why don't you stop being a dick? How about that? God dang it. Come on. Ugh. Five, one. J. Okay, for the love of God, work. Oh. Oh my God. Probably because they don't want the O and the 0 to get mixed up. Certain characters, they just limit them during the entering of codes like this. Oh crap, I already did the wrong one. Let's try this again. I'm sorry. This is just taking forever. G 5 1 J. Well, have fun. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to start happening. That's why I like doing your raids, but I always run into this problem where I just have such a hard time getting into the other raids. Yeah, that's why I don't do them. Or at least if I can help it, I won't do them. Because I always run into this problem. He'll me rate or he'll make the world. Or I could just play MTG Arena. Well, here it is. Okay, so Y7. Yeah, we're just doing it. I'm not even caring at this point anymore. I'm just going to try it again. 6, 8. G. God dang it, dude. It's just not gonna work for me, guys. I'm sorry, it's just not working. Yeah, the servers are terrible in this game, man. They're just so bad. And they've been like this since the very beginning. Since the very beginning, they've been this bad. And they just never, they just don't care. Q 6, 8. G. If it doesn't go through this time, I'm just gonna be like, nah, never mind. Oh, it might go through. Oh my god. What a chore. Oh, we got a fish. My brother's bringing a fish. We've actually already crossed the 2-hour mark. How long was my show last week? It was like 2.5 hours, I think. I thought that was pretty good length. So, Moni, after having your fans installed for what, a couple of weeks now, how are the fans working? Are they giving you any problems? Be honest. The RGB, is it giving you any problem? I sincerely want to know. Because if it's a problem... because that's all I see whenever I see setups with RGB and stuff like that. You know, because it just feels really odd that there hasn't been an easier way to implement RGB into fans. However, the software that's used to program them is having an issue displaying the current RPM from a specific cluster. Oh. Alright, that's 3 fake tears, guys. That's as low as he's gonna go. Bam! There you go. Woo! Woo! That worked. See, sometimes it's better not to attack until we've gotten all of our stuff together. That's exactly what I wanted to see here. He just went bleh. Yeah. I'm waiting for the day, because I know it's going to happen, where they start designing something like maybe like a 5 or 6 pin output, and they start putting it on the motherboards. And what it does is not only does it do the regular standard power and tell you the RPM, but it also does the RGB. Because a majority of RGB usually comes from fans nowadays. Yeah, like all the RGB stuff that you see on computers, it's all fans. Occasionally you get one where it's like, you know, on the pump when you have like an AIO. But even then, what headers do they use on those AIOs? They use pump fan headers, which are basically the same thing as PWMs for fans. So I'm just waiting for there to be a new standard at some point, because it should happen just to get rid of some of the cables. Can we do yours now? I guess so. Which one was yours again? What was the Tera type and the Pokemon? Your arms are killing you? Why, from having to carry us so much? Did I already check this fairy type? I don't remember. Yeah, we're waiting on you to tell us what the Tera type is and everything. Ghost, and it's a Electivire. So a ghost type. A ghost type Electivire. That would be Annihilate. Yeah, an Annihilate would probably work fairly well on that. The only thing is, we may want to try to... Well, there's really no way to stop him from paralyzing us, is there? Yeah, there's no way for them to stop that. So a ghost type Electivire using electric type moves. He usually does. He doesn't do the... Does he do any of the punch moves? I don't think he does. I think he does a combo of special and regular attacks. I could still bring Umbreon. Yeah, I could still bring the Umbreon around. Golden Ango. Well, that's not a move that you can do. Golden Ango just has the ability. I was thinking of a move. But you're right too. Yeah, but like I was thinking what move could potentially stop him from paralyzing us. It has Earthquake. I'm still bringing Umbreon. Umbreon. Let's see, Y4 X V. Please no errors. Please no errors. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I want that Volcanion. I want that Volcanion so bad. I've wanted Volcanion for like years at this point. I'm not going to ask you to trade him because I know he's kind of hard to get. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, I want that Volcanion so bad. Because he wasn't he one of the Sun and Moon games? Was he Sun and Moon or was he... Yeah, I think he was Sun and Moon, wasn't he? Well, I'm gonna throw out light screen anyway. I'll throw out light screen, and then I'm probably gonna start helping hands. Probably the Annihilate. But I want the Annihilate to get hit a couple times first. You think it was XY? I was thinking XY2 at first, but I was like, that seems a little too far back. But now that I think of it, that actually does make sense. Yeah, because he had a card in Steam Siege. That's where it was. Okay, yeah, it was XY. Yeah, he had a card in the Steam Siege set. All right, monkey. I'm giving you. I know you're not quite ready for helping hands, but I'm going to start hitting you with it anyway. Oh, that was a good hit, though. That's pretty nice. Yeah, fighting does not affect Ghost. Ghost is completely immune to it. That's why I suggested Annihilate, because Annihilate is fighting and Ghost. But he's got his Rage Fist. How are you liking the DLC? Last week was funny, I'll say that. The whole purple donut thing last week was funny. Were you here with us last week, Moni? I could have swore you popped in for like a minute and then had to leave. But yeah, we did the Moki Mystery, whatever it was called. That little add-on epilogue DLC. And it was funny. We had purple flying donuts, people doing chicken dances, and oh, you weren't here, you missed it, dude. It was actually pretty funny. Yeah, pretty much all the characters did the magical chicken dance. It was so stupid. Like literally, imagine yourself doing a chicken dance, and that's exactly what they were doing. Like just doing with the arms and bopping up and down, and we had, like I said, and I'm not joking, we really did have purple magical donuts flying through the air. It was dumb. It was so dumb. It was only about an hour long or so, and at first I didn't want to do it. I was like, I just want to get to the raids, but then after a little while I was like, okay, this is actually pretty funny. I don't think I can catch anymore, so I'm not even gonna care to catch this. What do we got here? Wow, we have not gotten any Mysticas from anything else besides that first raid that we did. We got 2 Mysticas out of that first raid, and since then, nothing. We did get an ability patch, though, and a bottle cap, but no Mysticas. I have no idea why I'm yawning. I actually did sleep some last night. I think I was in bed by, like, midnight. And then I woke up on my own at like 5. I'm gonna start looking for another 5-star in case you guys have another 6-star you want to mess around with. If you have a 6-star from the latest DLC area, that would actually be really good. But is it from the new DLC area? Because I would much rather do that. If it's from the old areas, I'm like, kind of want to do the new DLC so we have a chance to catch some of the newer Pokemon. You're going? Okay. Thanks for hanging out, dude. We'll see you maybe next week. Climb, buddy. Yes, we can actually fly now. That was like the final thing. You know how it is? It's like every time they release a new game, the one thing that would make the game so much easier is the last thing that they give you at the end of the very last DLC. Yeah. The thing that I needed last year is now finally here. And by the time that they give it to you, you've already learned how to manage without it. So it's like, okay, thanks, I guess. They do the same thing in World of Warcraft. Now, whenever they release a new expansion with World of Warcraft, because we've been able to fly in World of Warcraft for a decade and a half at this point. And here, we'll just do this 5-star. But yeah, we've been able to fly. But what they'll do is every single time a new expansion comes out, they take away flying from you. And you have to earn it all over again. Like, if you go back to the old areas of World of Warcraft, you can still fly there. But in the new areas, they always come up with some BS reason about why you can suddenly not fly. Why you just somehow miraculously forget how to fly. It's just so dumb. And they do it every expansion. Every expansion. So you have to go through this whole process of learning how to fly again. And then by the time they give you the ability to learn to fly again, the expansion's already almost over. And again, you've managed to figure out ways to play the game without being able to fly. So now it's like, okay, we got through the whole expansion. Why are we going to even fly now? It's just dumb. I hate it. I hate the way that they do that. I kind of understand why they do it, because they want you to explore the new map and the new areas, and if you're just flying around everywhere, you're usually not going to do that. But at the same time, it just sucks having to constantly re-earn something that we've earned probably 6 or 7 other times in the game already. It's just a stupid repetitive cycle. So ice. I guess we're going to bring fire here because he does fighting and fairy type moves. So I'm guessing we're going to do some fire. I'll just bring my Charizard. Can you not be insufferable for 5 minutes? Dirt. If you were standing here in front of me, I'd fist bump you for that one right now. Money wants his Pokemon game back now. Yeah. Oh, come on, just work. And even then, since the new Switch is getting ready to come out sometime this year, he's probably like, well, if I want the new Switch, I can just get that. And then he'll have a brand new console that just came out this year, and he can hold on to it for like 5 years. And the upside is I'm pretty sure that when the new Switch comes out, it's probably going to have a bit of a limited release. And so if he buys it for, say, about the $300 price point that we think it's going to be, and he buys it for that, and then suddenly there's a lull there where they just don't have any units to sell, he could probably turn around and sell it for like $400 if he wanted to. Make a little money, you know? I remember when the whole COVID thing hit, and I wasn't really playing with the Switch very much, I was very tempted to sell. Because everybody was buying a Switch, and everybody was playing, what was it, Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing had come out right about when the COVID thing hit, and so everybody was trying to find things to do at home, so everybody started buying Switches, and suddenly there were no Switches on the market, and you were starting to see them on eBay for like $450. So that's why I was tempted to sell, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I started doing the Pokemon stuff. Because at that time, the only game that I had for it was that Yu-Gi-Oh game. And at that point, I think it had already come out on PC, and I'd repurchased it. So, yeah. Here, I'll smoke screen. And I'll just let the Volcanion do the hard work here. There we go. I'll let Volcanion be happy here. Let him get some work in. I mean, it's not like this guy's going to be very hard anyway. It's just a 5-star. Oh, well, I can't smoke screen anymore now. He has his shield. Uh-oh. Acid spray was disabled. Ruh-roh. Hey, we burned him. Yay. Of course, I could always do that whole date change thing and get us a whole new thing of 6 stars in here. If y'all want me to do that, I'll do that. Oh, he's already dead. Doesn't matter now. But I imagine I'll probably be done here at about noon. Can I please battle you? I actually don't do one-on-one battles. I don't have any Pokemon that are designed for that. Or that are, I shouldn't say designed for that, but I don't have any that are built for that. They're all built for Tera raids. Oh. Well, see, that's the thing, DJ. Is the reason I was thinking about just redoing my 6 stars is because I was having so many problems trying to get hooked up with other people to do the 6 stars. I kept getting the communication errors, and I was getting really frustrated. So that's why I was like, maybe I should just do the time thing and just reset mine. And then we can just keep doing it. Bring legendaries, you'll be fine? No, not all the time. There are certain fights that legendaries don't help you out with at all. In fact, it's been said many times before, there are a handful of Pokemon that stat-wise are not very impressive, but they just have certain things about them that make them really, really good. One of them I remember was Pelipper. Pelipper, most people just kind of overlook him, but if you combine him with some of the stuff that he can learn, and also some of the abilities that he may have, he's actually really good. In certain instances, he can be excellent. Whereas there are times when legendaries just aren't good. I mean, even some of the legendaries that we got here, like Palkia, Dialga, and Arceus, they can't learn certain moves. Like, they can't learn Sword Dance, if I remember correctly. They can't really pump themselves up. They're strong statistically, but sometimes when you face a Pokemon that's like a 6 or 7 star, and their whole thing is either pumping up their defense or their attack, and you have no way to stop that with a Palkia or a Dialga or an Arceus, it could get pretty hard. That's why, yeah, if you bring a legendary, that's fine, but on your team, you're gonna want to have a support. Because if you don't, then it doesn't matter how strong your Pokemon is, you're still not gonna kill it. Pelipper and Drizzle always hit Hurricanes. There you go. Yeah, and Hurricane hits hard, or it can hit hard. A Steel Tauros? What would I even use on a Steel Tauros? A fighting? I guess we could use a fighting on a Steel Tauros. I mean, I could try to get in that raid, but like I said, I've been having so many problems just trying to get these to work. Let me see, it's a Y21. Come on, load for me. There we go. Let's see, Y21 NVG. That's exactly why I was just going to reset it, because I keep getting these. I can try again. I hate having to retype this every single time. NVG. Ooh, it might go. Come on. Work! Thank you. Ugh. The Lions need to win 2 more games to get to the Super Bowl. To win the Super Bowl and everything, they would need 3 wins. And it's possible. Their team is pretty good. So this is a Steel Tauros, eh? I guess I can go Annihilate. Yep. See, look, I'm still getting errors. Every time I get into somebody else's raid, I always get errors like this. Hey, look at that. Labro's coming out with the Umbrian, the support. Thank you. Does anybody want to do a Blaziken raid? We did Blaziken earlier. He wasn't that bad. Were you having problems with your Blaziken? I have no problem helping people with Blaziken. There's a very specific way to beat him, too. Or at least a very specific way that we've figured out to beat him. And it only takes, it usually only takes 4 turns. Yeah, you basically go in there with 2 Miraidons. One Miraidon constantly uses Metal Sound while the other one pumps himself up. And then on the 4th turn, that one that was pumping itself up uses its big attack, and it basically one-shots him. And that's how we were able to do it. Ah, my Screech missed. Darn it. Oh, it just won't go any lower. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, I'm going to pop him here with my big fisty. Hopefully he doesn't kill me here. Let's see. Please don't kill me first. Oh, he used Sunny Day. Okay, good. Or the chicken might kill him. Come on, Drain Punch. Well, that didn't hit as hard as I hoped it would. Still healed all the way up. But yeah, that's a pretty easy way to do it, one. Is 2 Miraidons. Basically, you want your team to consist of at least 2 Miraidons, and then the other 2 can be like supporters. They can use stuff like Taunt or Reflect just to keep you alive so that it gets to the 4th turn. That's the main thing. That's what those other 2 are supposed to do. And then the 2 Miraidons, they just work together, and there you go. Yeah. Pretty easy after that. Uh-oh, this Tauros is getting strong here. Just to be safe, I'm actually going to burn a heal myself. Because, oh, darn. I was hoping to save the Umbrian. I was going to say, Juan, if you need help with that, I can bring my Miraidon. If you have a code here that you can give us here in a second. Do be warned, I'm having a lot of problems getting into raids that other people are providing codes for. It keeps giving me that stupid communication error like it always does. So it may take... Oh, wow, he hit me hard. So it may take a couple of attempts, but I have no problem helping you out with that. I think that was one thing we didn't take into account with this Tauros, is we have no way to weaken him. Yeah, I think he's maxed all the way up on his attack, so he's going to start nailing the crap out of us. Yeah, this is bad. I'll try my Drain Punch here. I don't know if this will kill him though. Oh, thank God. Just enough. We were getting a little worried there. We had a few deaths. Is it 3 consecutive wins? Basically, once you get to the playoffs in the NFL, you cannot lose. If you lose, you're out. So, and it depends really, because sometimes it only takes 3, sometimes it takes 4 to actually win the whole thing. Because the way the playoffs are designed is we have 2 conferences. We have the AFC and we have the NFC. In either of those conferences, there are 7 teams that make the playoffs. So a total of 14 teams. The number 1 seeds, like basically the teams that have the best record of each the AFC and the NFC side, get a bye, a first round bye. So that first week, they don't have to play. The other teams at that point do still have to play, though. So those first 2 teams technically only need to win 3 games to win all of it, whereas the other teams would need to win 4 games. See what I mean? So going into the playoffs, you generally want to have the best record you possibly have, because if you hit that number 1 seed, that means you get a week off, so you can rest up your guys, you can heal up some more, you can get in another practice if you want to, all that stuff. So yeah, you definitely want to try to be the number 1 seed. But it is not required to win. There have been wild card teams that have gone in and have won the whole thing. And it's actually beautiful to see that too. In fact, I think that happened. I'm pretty sure that happened back when the Giants, when Eli Manning was the quarterback, played the Patriots, who were undefeated that season going into the Super Bowl. They had not lost a single time. And Tom Brady was on that team. And the Giants got in as a wild card, and they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That game was so incredible. It was like if Brady and the Patriots win, it would have been history, because no team, since I think the 1972 Dolphins had gone undefeated to get to the Super Bowl and win since then. And that was back in 1972. And so it was going to be history. But then the Giants came in and they beat them. And, okay, Juan, that's not a good code. Remember, Juan, you have to be online in order for us to help you out. If you don't have the online component, or if you're not logged in online, then that's not going to work. It has to be the longer code. It's usually a 6-digit code. Yeah, that little code you have right there, that's for offline. That's if you have somebody sitting right next to you. That's what they would be able to play with you. Yeah. So what you'll do, if you, I'm pretty sure you probably know, but I'll say anyway. But yeah, just go here and then hit the left button, and it will ask you if you want to go online. Just hit yes, and then you'll go online. If you have the online component. If you don't have online, then there's really nothing we can do to help you, unfortunately. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Let me see if... Okay, I didn't like that one. I really don't want to fly down there. We can check out this fighting one. So when is the Super Bowl this year? I think at the very beginning of the second week of February, something like that. It's just a few weeks away. It's like, let me see, because we have this week, and then next week we're going to have the AFC and NFC championship games, and then 2 weeks after that is the Super Bowl. Yeah, we're already into the playoffs at this point. The season's almost over. We've got less than a month to go, and then it's all over. The thing is, though, don't get me wrong, the Lions are really good this year, but the Ravens are a very scary team right now. They are scary good. So that's why I'm like, the Lions have a chance, but if they have to face the Ravens in the Super Bowl, I don't know if they're going to win, man. I really don't. Because those Ravens, unless something happens to Lamar Jackson over on the Ravens, I don't see the Lions winning that game. I really don't. Because the Lions cannot stop Lamar Jackson. They just can't. They don't have the manpower for it. He's just too good this year. The dude's going to be MVP. He is absolutely going to be MVP of the league this year. That's how good he is. That's why I'm saying I don't think the Lions can stop him. If somehow, some way, the Texans are able to stop him this week, which I honestly don't think they are. I'd like for them to, but I don't think they're going to. That would be amazing. Okay, listen here, Dad. There are things that we talk about on our stream every week, and sports is one of them. If you don't like it, there are other streams. Okay? I've put up with your crap this entire time. You do not come to my stream and tell me or my other people what to do. So you either shut your mouth or you leave. I don't like doing this to people. I don't like putting them on the spot, but you're really not giving me a choice at this point. Because me and everybody else in chat is pretty sick of your crap. All right, bye. Go away. Yeah, I don't want to put up with that crap anymore. I've tried being nice to him. I've tried giving him the benefit of the doubt, but nah, he's just being an ass. You want to be an ass? Go be an ass somewhere else. That right there just goes to show that he has no idea what kind of streams we do here. I don't get that, man. I just don't understand people like that. They come to streams like this and they start trying to tell the streamer what to do, and I'm like, dude, this is, you know, and I'm not trying to be full of myself, guys. You know I'm just not like that. But yeah, imagine going into somebody's house and telling them what to do. Like, you don't even know this person. You just walk into their house and you start telling them what to do. It's like, come on, dude. You just don't do that. You don't. Yeah, I would never go to somebody else's stream and start telling them, hey, shut up about this. Do this. No, that's not how this works. It's not. If you don't like the stream, if you don't like me talking about the Super Bowl, you don't like us talking about cheese, you know, or whatever else we do, then sorry, you gotta go somewhere else. 6-star Tera Bug Gudra. Oh crap, I'm gonna get stuck in this. I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I didn't want to back out of this raid. I was gonna get stuck with these stupid Tauruses on me. Give me a sec, bro, and I'll get into that raid. Yeah, it's very rare that I get people like that here. You guys know, especially for those of y'all who've been around a while. It's very rare that we get people like that here, but yeah, it's bound to happen. Let me get away from these Tauroses. Okay, now let me head back over there. All right, here we go. Plus, I didn't want him to keep talking to you guys like that either. Yeah, you guys have been coming around here for a long time. Y'all hang out with me. We have a good time here. I don't want to let anybody come in here and start talking to y'all like that. That is completely uncalled for. Let's see, NR7 FRR. Oops, crap. Back. There we go. All right, can I get in? Oh, come on. Just work. Just work for me, please. Where is this code again? Okay, NR7. FRR. Please work. Please work. I'm shiny hunting Lapras. What do I do if it uses Perish Song? Probably die. You could switch out, but if you actually have a shiny there and it hits Perish Song on you, just hope that you actually can catch it before it goes off. That's another thing too. Yeah, save it. Save it before you actually engage it. And then just try every time. Like if you fail to catch it before you die, then just reload and try it again. I'm going to try this code one more time and see if it lets me in. Please, please, please. Oh man, I'm going to get in so late here. I don't even have a Pokemon chosen. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm going with this guy because I don't have time to change. So I guess I'm just going with this. That's the thing, though, Dirt. I mean, how would you possibly disable it? I mean, I guess if you share, because there's that one move, disable, but can't you only use disable after they've already used the move? Or can it be used before it? I've actually never used disable, so I don't know exactly how it works. Ooh, he's got some water moves on him, huh? This isn't going to be great. Snorlax. Bullet. What's going on, man? You've been here. I know you've been watching. You've been joining in. Yeah, my Great Tusk was not my first choice to bring to this. I mean, yeah, I got the rock, the stuff, but yeah, this was not my first one. Anyways, I got another Volcanion I could give you. Are you really going to give me a Volcanion? That would be amazing. Yeah, I take this loss. I blame myself. And I also blame this dick over here, Mr. Crime, Mr. Dad, because he brought that Pokemon purposely so it would lose. That just tells you the kind of person he is. But yeah, I couldn't get in on time, so my choice of Pokemon was not good. Yeah. Got your bread toasted. Actually, I don't want to do that. Let's just go Smackdown. I'm gonna lose anyway. Yes, that's Dad. Dad is Mr. Crime. Yeah, and he brought that particular Pokemon either because he's an idiot, which is possible at this point, or he knew that it was going to be weak to the water moves that this Goodra has, and did it on purpose. And plus, he's using a Gend Pokemon. Yeah, he's got a Gend Pokemon there. Can't even catch his own shinies, man. He has to go get a Gend one. Well, I have to finish the raid. I'm still in it. we're probably gonna die, but I mean, I can still, you know, I gotta finish this. Ugh, I'm getting smacked around. Super effective. No. What is that? 6373. What happened here? Did we just get an error code? Okay, that was weird. Did you all see that? At least on my screen it said 6/ and some numbers. It didn't even give like a response of what the Pokemon was doing. It was like an error code or something. That's weird. The Bullet annual trade code. Someone offered to trade you a shiny Alolan Vulpix before and you declined. I'm gonna get this Volcanion because I've been waiting for a Volcanion forever. Do I have any room though? You all saw earlier I had like 4 slots left. I gotta make sure I have 2 slots left. Wow. Well, I guess I'm gonna trade one to you anyway, so okay. Let me jump into the portal real quick, and we'll do that trade, because I know Bullet is basically waiting on me. Let's see. Let me grab that code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. There we go. Okay, so speaking of that Goodra, he does a lot of water moves, but he's a bug type. I'm trying to think, what would be the best thing to go against him? Because even rock type, it hits the bug hard, but the rock type would still get hit hard from his water moves. So the question is, what do we bring? Or at least what should I bring? You have a box full of duplicate shiny Pokemon? Stick them in Pokemon Home. I've just been lazy and not pulled any of my stuff to Pokemon Home. That's why my boxes are almost full. I have, no joke, I know I have at least like four or five complete box slots that I should move over to Pokemon Home. I just haven't done it. Thank you, Bullet. I really appreciate that. I've been wanting this Pokemon for so long. I really have. Fire, yeah, because he's fire and water. Oh, he's from Sword and Shield, too. That's cool. Finally got the Volcanion. Took forever. But thank you, Bullet. Seriously, sincerely. I appreciate that. What are we bringing against that Gudra? What else? Oh, you know what we could bring? Flying type. Yeah, we could bring a flyer. You just want to give it to the people? I mean, you could trade them. Just random trade. I always throw so much stuff in surprise trade. At least that's what I had been doing, but I've been neglecting the game lately. Especially through the week. Mostly I'm neglecting the game because I'm buying so much more product than I used to. As far as like trading cards, I'm buying so much more of it. So I'm shooting more videos. I'm having to stock more cards on my store. And then on top of that, I'm still getting all my review samples. And so I've just got, like, my plate Monday through Friday is just full. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, I'm doing something. It's kind of wild, actually. Because for the longest time, I was always kind of struggling to keep myself busy, but now it's like nonstop. Finally built a support Chansey build. Chansey. Why would you keep it Chansey? Just curious. Is there a particular reason to keep it as a Chansey instead of letting it become a Blissey? GDN. Like, is there a certain weakness that Blissey has that I'm just not aware of? Or... Oh, it's a shiny. Oh, come... Urgh, these stupid errors. The Blissey won't... Well, the Blissey would still be a shiny, it just wouldn't look like one. Because I've seen the shiny Blissey, and yeah, it doesn't look like a shiny. It just looks like a slightly different shade of pink. So I get that. Whereas the shiny Chansey looks green. That is kind of weird. That the shiny Chansey is like a vanilla and green sort of color, and it looks really neat, and it's just unfortunate that it doesn't translate over to Blissey. Like, why would they not want it to continue to have that color scheme? What was I going to bring in? Oh, right, I was going to bring a bird. Where? Oh, he's right over here. I was going to bring my Corviknight. Oh, if you want, I can bring Umbreon. If you want to bring something else, I'll bring Umbreon. It's fine. I don't mind bringing him. Yeah, there he is. I'll bring my Umbreon. Do I shiny hunt? Sometimes. Like when they do like the mass outbreaks, I will sometimes eat a shiny sandwich and try, but I've had terrible luck when I eat the shiny sandwiches. I think I've only ever caught one Pokemon after I've eaten the shiny sandwich. It looks like we're playing for you, Dirt. We're all supporting Dirt here. So we're just pump yourself up if you need to, Dirt, and we'll just try to keep you up. And I'll weaken his defenses and stuff. Because I think that big hit that Arceus does, that's a special attack, right? If it's special attack, then I'll use Fake Tears. Yeah, I'll just burn him with Fake Tears immediately. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. Yeah, I'm just going to hit him Fake Tears. Oh, I may not even have to do a second Fake Tears. Oh, he already put up light screen. I guess I'll do Snarl. Because he's going to do another Fake Tears. Oh, crap. I didn't know you were going to attack that soon. If I knew you were going to attack that soon, I would have given you Helping Hand. I do not want Bullet to die. Okay, you got Helping Hand? Excellent. I'll do a quick heal here for all of us. Because I don't want Bullet to die. Oh my god, so many heals! This is kind of wild. It's like all the heals are coming. There you go. That's what we were playing for. That's a good judgment. Supporters for the win, man. Supporters. I guess if the other Umbreon is going to do Helping Hands, I'll just do Snarl. Just to weaken him up a little bit. Yeah, I'll just keep spamming Snarl. I don't think it's going to live much longer, but I'll do Snarl. The sandwich has been nicer to you recently. Got a shiny Lotad. 2 shiny Oshawotts. I would really like a shiny Lapras. I know I'll eventually get one. It's just, you know, I just gotta go look for it. Now he's using Power Whip on me. Because I keep lowering his special attack. Uh-oh, Bullet's in trouble. We're good on time, though, so I'm not too worried. I'll still throw the heal, because why not? What is that Tera type? That's the that new Tera type. It's basically all of them. Yeah, it's basically all the Tera types. Oh, you were also lowering special attack? Okay, excellent. I think that's why you started using Power Whip, because... Well, wait a minute, Power Whip, I don't even remember. Is that special attack or physical? I don't remember. I don't need a Goodra, I'll leave him. You haven't seen that? It came with the new DLC. You can actually get some... Oh, wow, look at that. 2 sours on a bottle cap. That was nice. Yeah, you can actually get it on your Pokemon now. To where it basically lets all of your... the moves that you have on any particular Pokemon get additional stab damage. So yeah, it doesn't make them hit super effective, but it does still give you the stab bonus. So it basically makes your Pokemon stronger in every way. Or with all the attacks. You never seen it? Yeah, this little guy is the first one that has it, and then you can start getting it from everybody else. You know, the Terapagos has it. Yeah, see how it has that little thing down there by his normal type? And he's got that. You can go out and you can catch Pokemon that already have it in the new map area. Once you complete the story and everything and you get Terapagos, then those little those other Pokemon with that particular Tera type, I guess, if you want to call it that, they start showing up out there. And you can just catch them. You like turtles. There you go. That's what it's called. Stellar Tera. I forgot exactly what it was called. 3 of your raid ones have Stellar. Yeah. I've not really taken advantage of the Stellar thing. Again, I've just been kind of neglecting the game a little bit. Terapagoat. I mean, he's a little turtle. He's not a goat, though. Unless you mean greatest of all time. He is actually pretty good. I wouldn't say he's amazing, but he's still pretty good. I already checked fighting. Let me see, what time is it? Oh, I'm already at 3 hours. I may have to start wrapping this up, guys. Do you all want to do you all have one more 6-star you want to try? Yeah, one more 6-star, and then I gotta probably head to the store, start and get stuff ready for my afternoon. Plus, I kind of want to try to make it over to Barnes & Noble so I can get some more Lorcana. Go-Goat is not the goat. Let me see. Snorlax has a 6-star Dragon Muck. A Muck. So that's a poison type normally. I could actually... Oh no, he's not set up for that. Crap. I was thinking about my... Whatchamacallit, my Eternatus, but he's not set up for dragon attacks. You named your Terapagos, Henry. That's actually a great name. Okay, I'm totally lost on what the code is now. I don't even know what to bring for it. I really don't. I mean, I'll hop in, but I don't know what to bring. You didn't give me a chance to think about what I was going to bring. You're gonna set this one out. Want to burn up the rest of your shiny sandwich? Go for it. Yeah, yeah. Go and get the most out of your shiny sandwich. VRR to PP. It's gonna give me an error. I knew it was. It always does now. It's just one of those days. It's weird because there are some weekends where I don't get hardly any errors, and then there are weekends like this where I get them every single time. Like every single time I try to get into a match, I get at least 1 or 2 errors. Oh, been closed. Ice types? Oh, so is that what you're recommending we bring? I have an ice type. I can bring my bear. My good old... Or I can bring my Glastrier. Glastrier hits hard. Wow. So we asked him to leave, but he still won't leave. That dude's weird, man. Why would you even want to stay at a place that you're not welcome? I just don't get it. It's just, you know... It's kind of like it's kind of like when you go to the toilet and you flush and that one turd keeps coming back. It's like, what do you want, man? Just go away. Let's see, 0 P9C. Let me guess. Error? Ah, it almost gave me an error. Oh my god, I got in. Okay, so we are doing ice types. Or did you want me to bring the Umbreon? I can still bring the Umbreon. I don't mind supporting. I'll bring Umbreon. I'll let you guys get in the big hits. He is actually bringing a Pokemon that could help, though. I'll give him credit for that, even though we don't want him here. I actually had somebody once, like 6 or 7 months ago, who came in and they kept getting into the raids and they would just not attack. They would just sit there. And so we actually worked around that. And we were like, okay, so it's like we're going in with 3 people instead. And we just worked around it, and it worked. I should probably hit ready. Yay! I'm helping. Oh, little Umbreon. Wow, did my music finish? I think my music finished. It did! Oh, wow, okay. That kind of goes to show how long we've been playing. Usually my music doesn't finish for like 6 hours. I started halfway through, though. Adapting to the situation. We're like the Borg. We must adapt. I still want that shiny Cetitan, too. Can't find one. Let's see. Let's do some... Oh, crap. I was going to say I should not have done fake tears. Because I know you guys are going to do physical attacks. Ooh. Dirt got hit pretty hard there. That's not good. Oh, he's a special attack attacker? Okay. I'll try to, crap, we're already getting deaths. I'll put up the light screen. Ooh, please don't poison me. Okay, good. It didn't poison me. Yeah, I'll throw up light screen real quick. I read the message, I saw it. Alright, here's light screen. S flamethrower? Oh no. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. So it having flamethrower is like, okay. Because that's what they do with some of these Pokemon. It's like you go in there thinking, okay, this is a straight up fight, and then you look again and it throws you a curveball. Like some Pokemon that just shouldn't have or normally wouldn't have a particular move, and suddenly it has it, and you're like, oh crap. Oh, he reset. Oh, well, his shield's gone now. Okay, this is getting much better now. Okay, let's do some Helping Hand, and we'll put it on Regice. Alright, Regice, you have Helping Hand. And now the Orca has Helping Hand. Am I going to be using the Volcanion a lot? I'd like to. I'd probably have to train it up and figure out what moveset I want to put on it and such. But I imagine I'd probably be using it. In fact, if I were going to be using it as a fire type, it may actually replace my my Charizard in being my main fire type. Because usually if I just need like a basic fire type, Charizard's like my go-to. Because I know he's ready and I know what he does. Volcanion could easily take his spot though. Full special attack attacker? Okay. Hey, look at that. Bottle cap and a spicy. Oh, and I don't think I even mentioned why, or said why I mentioned if you guys played Pokemon TCG Live. I was going to say, I keep accumulating more and more of the code cards. And I'm kind of at a loss of what to really do with them. Because I know if I wanted to, I could probably sell them. But even then, they sell for, 10, 15, 20 cents each. So it's like, do I really want to go through the trouble of actually trying to sell them for such a small amount? Or did I want to start just like periodically handing them out to you all? Since I know you guys still play the TCG, but since you don't, it's like, okay, well... Thank you for hanging out, guys. It was pretty fun. If you all have not joined the Discord, I'm sure most of you all have. Oh my god, it's Talon. I just saw you get here, man. You got here at the worst time. I'm about to wrap it up. But yeah, you can join us over in the Discord. The link is in the description, and I will also post it into... Where is it? There we are. I'll also post it in the chat. Oh, never mind. Moni did it. Thank you. Moni just posted it over there in the chat. I did actually have somebody send me a very nice donation earlier. If you all feel like doing it, obviously it's not ever required of you to do it, but if you feel like tossing me a couple bucks, there's my Ko-Fi link. So feel free to do that if you like. Also got a card store. Oh, yes, thank you. Look at that. Moni just hooking it up. See, that's why Moni's a mod. That's why he's a mod. Because he's like on top of it. I don't even ask Moni to be here. I don't even compensate him. I actually feel bad about that sometimes. I don't even compensate him, but he's just like on it. Seriously, I wish you were in the States, Moni, because then I could like send you stuff every now and then. Like with Hammer, because Hammer comes in and he helps every now and then. I actually have a keyboard that I'm going to be sending to Hammer. It's a really nice mechanical keyboard too. Because he was talking about how the keyboard he has is like this old crappy Dell keyboard. And I'm like, dude, I've got this really nice mechanical one still in the box. It was a review sample and it's just sitting here. And I'm like, if you want, I will send it to you once I'm able to. It's all good. I'm going to have to send you something at some point. Maybe I'll send you like a card or something. Like I was going to say I'll surprise you by sending you a card. But it wouldn't be a surprise because I would have to ask you for your address. So I wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll send you like a card or something, like a nice Yu-Gi-Oh card or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. And Dre, I actually bought Dre something once. Didn't even thank me. I'm kidding. I think he did. But yeah, again, I've got all this review samples and stuff, and I'm gonna start giving that stuff away, guys. I'm not kidding. I know I've said it before, but again, for those of you who don't know, a lot of the review samples that I get, I am required by the contract that I signed. I have to hold on to it for a minimum of 6 months before either selling it or giving it away. And some of this stuff I actually wouldn't mind just giving away, or doing like one of those giveaway contests, you know, where you go and you just like sign up or something, and then like a few weeks go by and then I announce a winner, that kind of stuff. I am going to start doing that though. I've got, let me see, what do I got that I want to give away? I've got I'm not kidding. I have like 15 keyboards, all various types. Some of them are great. Some of them are crap. I've got a handful of mice, like computer mice. I've also got like 10 deck boxes, like for trading card games and stuff. I have like 10 deck boxes. I've got 6 or 7 binders, like card binders. I've also have some more expensive stuff. Like I've got like these carrying cases that you can use for like trading cards and graded trading cards and stuff. I have no use for a lot of this stuff. Some of the stuff I do want to keep, but a lot of it is just sitting here now. So I want to start, doing like giveaways and stuff to try to move this stuff out. Anyway, so just keep an eye out for that. I'll probably announce it in the Discord when I'm going to be doing one of those. I'll see you guys next week, though. Same time, same channel, all that stuff. I would love a barely functional keyboard, but really would really make your day. No, see, that's the thing, though, is yes, sometimes the samples that I get in really are terrible. They really are. Like, there's, like, just off the top of my head, there's, like, 3 keyboards that I have right now that are so bad that I would not even want to give them to anybody. That's how bad they are. They are horrible. And I reviewed them as such. I said, this is a terrible keyboard. Never buy this. But every now and then, I do get really nice mechanical ones in. Like, I have 2 on my desk right now that I'm using. I have one from the company Cherry that actually makes the Cherry switches for mechanical keyboards. I have one of those here, which I have been using. And I have this other one by this German company. In fact, hold on. What is it called? Yeah, it's this German company called Koorui. Koorui. And at first I thought it was going to be kind of like a crappy keyboard. It's actually really good. It has blue switches and they are so satisfying to type on. They've got that really nice clicky sound to them, and the pushback, the feedback that you get from them, tactile, awesome. I actually love this keyboard, and it's backlit. That's the one thing about this keyboard that I'm using now instead of the Cherry one that I was using before, is the Cherry one, I love it. It has brown switches, excellent to type on, but it's not backlit. That's the only problem I have with it. But this one, in fact, hell, I'll share pictures with it. I actually already reviewed it. If you're in the Discord, I'll put pictures in the Discord and you can see it. Hold on, where are all my review sample photos? Everybody's like, what is he talking about? What's with the keyboards? I don't get. Oh, here it is. Keyboard. Okay, here, I'll show it to you. It's not, actually I do have one that's plugged in. Okay, here, I'll put it just in the main channel. I'll show you the original box it came in. And look at it. Look at the box. The box is not impressive. It's not impressive at all. Here, it's in the Discord now. Yeah, it's not very impressive. In fact, that mouse that comes with it, it's a keyboard mouse combo. The mouse is nothing great. It's really not. It's just like a very basic mouse. But the keyboard is surprisingly good. Here, I'll do one of the keyboard just as itself. And then I'll actually do one with the lighting, the backlighting. Now, I know that picture of the backlighting is a little dim, but it's actually much brighter than that. Because I had to adjust my shutter speed down a little bit. It didn't come out perfect, but it was good enough. So I just left it at that. But yeah, that's the keyboard that I've been rocking the past week, and it is actually surprisingly good. I'll join the Discord real quick. Oh, well, there. When you join the Discord, it'll be right there in general. You'll see it. There's 3 pictures of it. I just recently reviewed it. I gave it really good reviews. I basically said the keyboard is excellent, but the mouse sucks. But that keyboard is the one I'm using now, and I am keeping that one. But I do have some other mechanical keyboards that I will be giving away. And one thing you'll probably also notice is that keyboard has a 10 key on it, over on the right side. I use my 10 key all the time, so that's why I want to keep it. Another reason why I want to keep it. The other keyboards that I have don't have the 10 key. They're only like a 60% or 75% keyboard where it has like all the main keys, but it doesn't have the 10 key. Most people don't care about the 10 key. I do because I use it all the time. But yeah, pretty neat. Anyway, enough of me complaining or talking about all this weird stuff now. Anyway, you can change the colors on the keyboard. No, that's one ding that I gave against that keyboard is the colors are fixed. They light up and you can have them do different patterns. You can also change the brightness. But if you take a look there on that picture, the red keys, there is no way to change that. They're always going to be red. The blue ones are always going to be blue, and so on. You cannot change the color. So I dinged them for that. But other than that, it is backlit, and it's definitely bright enough for me to see. And, of course, they shine through so I can see what keys I'm hitting. Because I tend to keep my lights pretty dim because I can get real sensitive to light sometimes. So I like to keep it dim. And my other keyboard that I have here, again, I love it, but it's not backlit. If it was backlit, it would be the perfect keyboard, but it's not. So that's why I actually have them both. When it's brighter during the day, I use my keyboard with the brown switches, and then during the evenings and at night, I use the one with the backlights. So it's a little different. But yeah, that's just a sample of some of the stuff that I get. Sometimes I get really, really nice samples. Other times I get absolute pieces of trash. Well, hold on, what was this? Oh, I just got this in and I reviewed it. I was so happy to get this. Here, I'll show this to you too. I recently reviewed this. Most of you may look at this and not have any idea what it is, but I saw this and I got super excited. Yeah, I just posted it in the Discord again. But that is a label printer. And you're all like, a label printer? What am I going to do with that? I send out, again, I have my card store. I send out stuff every single day. Every single day I get at least a dozen orders. And so I'm sending out stuff constantly. And no, I'm not into the stream now. Anyway, I send out stuff constantly. And so I need to print stuff all the time. I got this thing, and usually these printers are like 150 to 160 bucks. I got it for free. And they just sent it to me and said, like, just review it. And I'm like, okay. And so I reviewed it and I got to keep it. So I'm like, nice. So nice. And it's not the best printer I've seen of this type, but it is pretty good. It's pretty darn good. But anyways, that's some of the stuff that I've more recently done. Lots and lots of interesting stuff like that. Oh, here, I should send you, what is this? Hold on, I have some other stuff here. I'm going to show you all everything I've been working on now. Oh, here you go. I'll show you this. This might interest you all. Here, I got these in recently. And yes, that is a picture of a trading card that I'm sharing there. You'll probably recognize who that is there. That is one of the characters from the anime One Piece. And I got in a bunch of packs, again, to review. These are not part of the One Piece trading card game. They are just like these collectible cards. And I don't even think they're licensed. Because there's no, they're not attached to the TCG in any way. And the writing on them is in Chinese. So that kind of tells you where they came from. The cards themselves are actually kind of nice. They're good quality. They're fairly thick. The foiling is fairly decent. It's just that they're not licensed. But I reviewed them anyway. And not only did I get a bunch of, pictures of art like this, where she's like showing her goods, if you know what I mean. But I also got some cards from that same lot that looked like this. They had these little wanted posters. And again, all this, for everybody who's like not understanding what I'm talking about, it's in the Discord. I'm like spamming Discord right now. I apologize. But yeah, it had some actually really neat stuff in there. I was very surprised. I actually graded it or rated it as 4 stars. But it's still pretty, pretty interesting. That is an unlicensed. Well, see, that's not a card game. Those cards are just the collectible cards. They're not part of the trading card game at all. There's no game to it. They're just cards. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna head out. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Dirt, I get a ton of stuff every week to review, and most of it I get to keep if I want to. Some of it's really good, some of it is trash. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. I will see you all next week, same time. Do watch for new videos throughout the week. In fact, some of the stuff that I got in for review, I've done videos for, and they will be posted this week. So keep an eye out for those. Usually the stuff that I post on the channel is like for trading card stuff, like deck boxes, that sort of thing. So if you see a review, it's going to be for that sort of stuff. Anyways, I'll see you all next week. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for dealing with Dad. Ugh, idiot. Anyways, I'll see you next week, guys. Take care. Be nice to each other. Go outside, take a walk, and eat a taco, man. I'll see y'all next week.